I do have a quick moment.
Is it true? You're performing in our area?
I'm currently appearing at all Max's convenience shops for 99-cent fountain drinks. Any size, anytime.
Any size? Anytime?
Any size, anytime.
99-cent fountain drinks. Any size, anytime.
This is Max Arnold. This is your personal invitation to visit my family store. I guarantee you'll get service to the max every time.
Fuel for you. Fuel for your vehicle. Max's Convenience Shop.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
And welcome back to the Dugout Show from Christian County High School, where the Hoptown Hoppers are about to play host to the Madisonville Miners. Thanks for listening tonight. I'm Joe Wilson, and the Miners have won 7 of the last 11 meetings with the Hoppers, including a 5-3 win on June 1st in Madisonville. In that game, Madisonville led 5-0 entering the 9th, before the Hoppers were able to cut the lead to 5-3. Heath Henley suffered the pitching loss in that game for the Hoppers. He gave up 5 earned runs in 5 1/3 innings. Hoptown looking to right the ship tonight as they try to get their first win of the season. Cody Jones will be on the bump tonight for the Hoppers. He pitched in the season opener to Henderson but did not get a decision, has an ERA of 7. That's going to wrap up our pregame show tonight. We'll be back with the starting lineups and first pitch when we return. You're listening to Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Ho, ho, ho! Santa here. I'm having a little fun in the sun and wanted to share some summertime joy. My elves are helping our friends at Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress with their Christmas in June special. It's
We're with you every step of the way. Visit JennyStewartHealth.org today for more information.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
And welcome back to Christian County High School and Chick-fil-A broadcast booth. Joe Wilson with you here as the Hoppers are about to take on the Madisonville Miners here at Christian County High's Colonel Field. Thanks for listening tonight. Tonight's game time weather is brought to you by Charlie Henderson State Farm.
Here's your WHOP Weather Center forecast. Chance for scattered storms tonight, otherwise cloudy skies expected. Lows around 67, winds out of the southwest 5 to 10 miles an hour. High temperatures reach up to 82. Tomorrow, lots of sunshine. Slight chance of rain showers. Tomorrow night, lows around 65, mainly clear skies. That's the forecast from the WHOP Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Megan Mulford. Currently, it's 78 degrees.
Beautiful night for baseball here at Christian County High School. The wind coming across from right center field, across the field. Gusting pretty good at times, but it feels absolutely fantastic out here tonight. The starting lineups brought to you by Riken Elastomers. Join the Riken Elastomers team with process operator starting pay at $19.30 per hour to over $23.70 an hour in 1 year. An excellent benefit package that includes employee paid benefits day one of employment. Call 270-475-2150, extension 214 to learn more. Our starting lineups for Madisonville tonight, they're 4-1 coming into this one. Cliff Weisinger will lead off and play left field. Ian Cartwright will bat second, play center field. Coulter Hamilton is batting third and playing shortstop. At DH tonight, Noah Burning. Pete Britton is batting fifth and playing second base. Sean O'Brien will be playing third base and batting sixth tonight. Wyatt Burris is your first baseman, batting seventh. Logan Bailey will be the catcher tonight and batting eighth, and batting ninth is Cooper Wright. And pitching tonight, Ernesto Mendindio will be pitching for Madisonville tonight. For Hoptown tonight, playing shortstop and batting first, Cole Reynolds. Connor Scheidt will bat second, playing first base. Carson Tucker's your third baseman tonight. Batting fourth, Owen Hutchison playing left field. Dalen Hamilton will be our DH tonight, batting fifth. Chance Sweeney batting sixth and playing center field. Alex Hodling will be the seventh batter. And catching tonight, Owen Boswell is our right fielder and batting eighth. And batting ninth tonight, Hoptown High's own Gavin Powell. He'll be playing second base. And Cody Jones will be pitching tonight for the Hoppers. Hope everybody's in a good mood and ready to listen to a little baseball tonight. If you're here at the stadium, we appreciate you listening. If you're at home, appreciate you listening. If you're looking for something to do, come on out. Beautiful night for baseball, and should be a good one tonight as Madisonville 4-1, half game out of first place in the OVL standings coming into this one. So they played very well, beat the Hoppers 5-3 back on June the 1st. Getting ready to start this one here. Jones is your pitcher for Hoptown, and coming into this one, he's no record. He started the game with Henderson, pitched pretty well up there before things got out of hand with some bad defense, some errors, and ended up with no decision. He has an ERA of 7. So Cliff Weisinger will lead off for Madisonville here tonight as we get this ball game started. Right-handed batter, Madisonville wearing their white pants, black shirts, gold lettering with Madisonville on the front, and the numerals in yellow also on the front. Hoptown tonight wearing white pants with a red stripe. They'll have red shirt and black sleeves on tonight with hoppers across the chest in white lettering. Here's a swing and a miss, and it's 1-1 now on Weisinger. Game, of course, last night was rained out with Henderson. That game was going to be made up as part of a doubleheader on June the 18th on a Wednesday. Time on that will be announced later. Misses high here, Jones does, so it's 2-1 now. Good crowd here on this Saturday night as usual for a Hoppers ball game. This one in for a strike, 2-2 the count. Give you our umpires tonight as we are underway here. John Higdon behind the plate tonight. On the bases, Rick Erickson. Ted Ashton. Full count now on Cliff Weisinger, leadoff batter for the Hoppers. Ian Cartwright will be on deck. Weisinger batting .333 this season. Hits this one foul down the third base line. So he'll stay alive. Count still full. And here's the pitch here, and it's on the outside corner, called strike. Weisinger didn't like it. Caught the outside corner, so one away here in the first inning. Cody Jones, a junior from the University of Indianapolis in Fishers, Indiana. Right-handed pitcher. He'll face Ian Cartwright now. Cartwright's batting .200 this season so far, early on. So we're 5 into a 40-game regular season. Here's a strike. Jones starts him out. Little breaking pitch. Infield is at normal position. Outfield's coming in a little bit. Center field and right field playing in. There's a strike on the outside corner. 0-2 now on Cartwright. As we said, both teams were scheduled to play last night but rained out. So they haven't played since Wednesday. Probably itching to play. That one just misses on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Coulter Hamilton waits on deck for the Miners. As Cartwright stands in. Pitch here is fouled off behind us. That's headed for the road. Hopefully all the youngsters will be careful going across that road back there. St. Louis Cardinals were winners today as in a walk-off single, beat the Dodgers 2-1, so they've won the first 2 games in that series, so Cardinals are rolling. Here's the ball hit down to third and picked up a long throw across the diamond, and they'll get it. Carson Tucker to Connor Scheidt. And there's 2 away on a nice play there by Carson Tucker. So 2 down, and Coulter Hamilton will bat now for Madisonville. Hamilton's the shortstop, batting .211 so far this season for the Miners. Yeah. Perfect night for baseball. The weather's just right. Come on out if you're home looking for something to do. Ball 1 to Hamilton, low and outside. Southern States is the game sponsor tonight. John Camp, the manager, threw out the first pitch tonight. 2-0 the count now on Hamilton. Madisonville's been off to a good start this season. And this one's a strike on the outside corner. So far, Jones has been able to throw that pitch for a strike consistently here this first 3 batters. If he can do that all night, things will be good for the Hoppers. They've been getting pretty good pitching, though, for the last few games, just struggling at the plate. This one's outside, gets away from the catcher, 3-1. On-deck batter Noah Burning hustles back, picks up the ball. 2-away here in the top of the first. The Miners batting, Hoppers in the field. Foul straight back into the net. Now the count's full. So the second time this inning, Jones has gone full count. Hamilton, tall right-handed batter. Having a pretty good season, but he swings and misses at that one, and Jones gets 2 strikeouts here in the top of the first. The Miners get no runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody was left on. And checking the scoreboard, which is brought to you by Car Connection of Hopkinsville, we go to the bottom of the first. No score here between the Miners and the Hoppers. You're listening to Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Whether you're shopping for an engagement ring or you just need a little something for a birthday gift, J. Schrecker Jewelry can help you find just what you're looking for with our wide selection of jewelry and gift items. And of course, gift wrapping is always free. We're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5:30, and Saturday from 9 until 2. Or shop online by visiting our website at jschreckerjewelry.com. J. Schrecker Jewelry, 909 South Main Street in the heart of historic downtown Hopkinsville.
When it comes to powering your farm and fueling your success, Southern States has you covered. From high-quality seed, fertilizer, and crop protection to reliable fuel delivery and lubricants, they're your one-stop partner for productivity in the field and efficiency at the pump. Southern States is proud to serve the farming communities with expert service and trusted products. Visit your local Southern States store today with 3 locations to better serve you. 1106 West 15th Street in 5475 Canton Pike in Hopkinsville and 2829 Hopkinsville Road in Cadiz.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
We played half an inning as the Miners go 1-2-3, but they're coming up to bat. The Hoppers coming up to bat now with Cole Reynolds leading off. He's your shortstop tonight. And Reynolds is coming in tonight batting 167. Connor Scheidt is number 2 batter tonight. And Scheidt is batting 133. And then Carson Tucker, our third baseman tonight, coming in batting 300 on the season. So Reynolds, Scheidt, and Tucker leading off the game for the Hoppers. They'll be going up against Ernesto Mendiandal. And he is a right-handed pitcher. He's only thrown 1 inning this season so far, has 1 strikeout, no walks, no ERA yet. So he hasn't given up any runs. So The Hoppers hoping to change that tonight. In case you haven't heard, Murray State fell this afternoon to Duke 7-4, so they'll play tomorrow at 11 o'clock in Game 2 of that series. A Duke win will send the Blue Devils on to the College World Series and end Murray's season, but if Murray was to win tomorrow, they'd play on Monday in the deciding Game 3 of that series. Here's the first pitch to Reynolds. Strike on the outside corner. Hoppers were able to come in and get some hitting in the indoor facility today. It rained or sprinkled anyway for much of the morning. Swing and a miss there, 0-2. They were able to come in and take some batting practice before the game. Chose not to get on the field, let it dry a little bit. This one bounces up there, 1-2. So Cole Reynolds behind in the count for the Hoppers. This one, strike on the outside corner, caught him looking, and there's one away. That's the same pitch that Jones got over the plate there in the first inning, top of the first. Live by the K, you die by the K. Connor Scheidt now will bat. He's the first baseman for the Hoppers. Connor batting 133. That one's, I believe it's a little low. I think he called that one low. He didn't really make a motion, so we're going to say it was a ball. So 1-0. It was over the plate, just a little low. This one's in there for another ball. So 2-0 is the count. Scheidt ahead in the count here with Carson Tucker waiting on deck. One away here in the bottom of the first. This one outside too. 3-0 now. Scheidt's way ahead. I'm sure he'll have he'll be taken right here, batting 133. And he will. So ball 4. Walked him on 4 pitches. So Scheidt's on base for the Hoppers. He's your first base runner of the night for either team. And that'll bring up Carson Tucker. Tucker's hitting 300. He's made a couple of nice plays in the field this year. Had an opportunity in the first inning. A ground ball. So Scheidt is at first base for the Hoppers. Gets a pretty average lead over there. Doesn't look like he's thinking about going anywhere. We'll see. He does not. And the pitch is in for a strike. Things don't get any easier for the Hoppers. And this upcoming schedule, we'll tell you more about that here in just a little bit. They're playing Madisonville tonight, who's a half game behind. Full count in the standings. That one fouled off. 0-2 the count now. Hoptown going to full count tomorrow night, and that's a game that starts at 7:05. It's an odd starting time. Here's a Tucker swings through that one, and there's 2 away now on the second strikeout of the night for Mindendahl. And so Owen Hutchison will bat for Hoptown. Hutch had a big game against Henderson in the opening game, batting 71 this year. Hit a home run up there at Henderson. Has hit the ball hard a couple times, just right at people. Left-handed batter. 2 out now. Scheidt on first base, and Hutchison takes a ball in the dirt there. Hoptown facing Madisonville tonight. They're a half game out of first and full count tomorrow night, and they're in first place. They won last night. They were the only game that got in due to the rain. This one's ripped foul down first base. And it's 1-1. Dalen Hamilton, the designated hitter, he's on deck for the Hoppers. Probably hear the wind coming through the mic here just a little bit. It's not real windy. Feels really good, actually. There's one high and outside, 2-1 to Hutchison. If you're coming out to the ballpark tonight, might want to bring a sweatshirt or a jacket just in case, because it might get a little chilly as the sun starts to go down. This one's fouled off as well. 2-2 the count now on Hutchison. As we said in the pregame, Madisonville has won 7 of the last 11 meetings between these two teams. Really, that doesn't mean much because they're not the same teams from year to year. It's just fun to talk about. Here's one hit down towards second base. And nobody covering the bag, and there's an error. I'm going to give that one an error. I think the pitcher should have been there to cover that. We'll see what they say. They're going to give it a hit. So Owen Hutchison will get a single as he hits it down to second. The first baseman went over to cover the ball, and the pitcher was late getting over to cover the bag. So Scheidt moves down to second base, and Hutchison is at first for the Hoppers, and that brings up Dalen Hamilton. Hamilton's been battling some hamstring issues, so he's DHing tonight. Runners on the bases for the Hoppers on first and second. Ball 1 to Hamilton. Mendiendal was late getting to the bag there a minute ago. Cost himself here. So he could have been out of the inning. This one's hit into center field. Cartwright's right there. I don't think there's going to be any problem here, and there's not. Cartwright takes care of it. So the Hoppers, strand 2 as we check our scoreboard. It's brought to you by U-Haul of Hopkinsville. No score after 1 inning as the Hoppers go no runs, no hits, left 2 people. Well, they had 1 hit. No runs, 1 hit. 2 men left on, no errors. As we played 1 inning, it's no score here. And you're listening to Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 95.3thefarm.com.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Ask Raymond Nelson Insurance, 3205 Lafayette Road in Hopkinsville, if Auto Owners make sense for you.
The Hoptown Hoppers and Sunflower make a great combination. The Hoppers provide excitement on the baseball field. Sunflower scores with their winning team of self-rising flour for baking biscuits and cakes. Self-rising cornmeal mix for great cornbread, plus Sunflower grits. See the Hoppers home games and see the Sunflower Twins. Sunflower self-rising flour, Sunflower self-rising cornmeal mix, plus Sunflower grits at your grocers and on your table. Sunflower, for mighty fine baking every time.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
So we go to the top of the second with no score. Here's we check our scoreboard, brought to you by Car Connection of Hopkinsville. You can let them connect you to your next used car or truck. They're located at 2419 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville. For Madisonville, they'll send up Noah Burning and then Pete Britton and Sean O'Brien here in the top of the second as they go against Cody Jones. Had a 1-2-3 first inning for Hoptown. Burning's the DH tonight. He's hitting .333 for the Miners. Left-handed batter. So he goes up against Jones here to start the second. Sun is right in the left fielder and third baseman's face. It's going to be tough on a fly ball out there. Ball 1 to Burning. Batting cleanup tonight for Madisonville. This one's hit into left field at the left fielder. Hutchison going back and making the play, and there's one away. That's a tougher play than it looks because that ball's hit right into the sun. So he was playing, using the glove to kind of shield his sight there, but didn't have to move much. So one away, and that brings up Pete Britton. He's the second baseman tonight. Britton batting .350 on the season. This one bounces in the dirt. There's 1 ball, no strike now on Britton. Pete Britton now, Sean O'Brien on deck for Madisonville. fifth batter so far faced. This one's popped up to second base. Gavin Powell going over, and he'll take care of it at second base, and there's 2 away. But Gavin's having a good year defensively. A lot of times he plays shortstop for the Hoppers. Tonight, second base. Made that one look pretty easy. Sean O'Brien will now bat for the Miners with 2 out here in the top of the second inning. No score if you just joined us. If you're out having supper and you want to find something to do tonight afterwards, drop on by. It's going to be a good ball game tonight. If you haven't seen the Hoppers yet, it's a good night to come watch them. This one's hit down to third and right under the glove of Carson Tucker. I'm not sure he didn't lose that one as the sun's right in their face over on that side of the bag. I think you have to give that one an error, but we'll see what they say. Wyatt Burris will bat now for Madisonville with 1 runner on. That ball was hit on the ground and never came up. Tucker thought it was going to come up and it went right under his glove. So Madisonville with an error here with 2 out. This one's tapped foul. 1 strike now on Burris. Burris, big first baseman for Madisonville. He's batting his first at bat of this, or at least he has no batting average, so he hasn't reached base yet with a hit this season. Wasn't listed in the stats, so he may not have had an at bat yet. This one outside, ball 1, 1-1. He's also a left-handed batter. Madisonville's got several left-handed batters in their lineup. O'Brien at first base. Reached on an error. 2 out here in the top of the second inning. This one on the outside just misses. 2-1 to Burris. State baseball tournament underway. We got some scores for you on that here in just a minute. It got postponed by rain yesterday, so things moved. This one's hit into right field, into the gap. O'Brien rounds second. He's going to head to third. He may score on this. This one's in the gap. Here comes the throw back in, and he will. O'Brien will score from first base, and Madisonville takes a 1-0 lead on a double by Wyatt Burris into the right center field gap. He was running on the pitch. So a double and an RBI for Wyatt Burris, and Madisonville leads 1-0 here in the top of the second. The error comes back to haunt the Hoppers here in the inning. In the state baseball tournament going into today, number 2 ranked Trinity was taking on number 7 Taylor County. That game is probably just about finished. We'll check and see if we can get a score for you on that. Later on tonight, Boyd County, number 15, takes on Wolfe County at 7:30 tonight. Tomorrow, number 4 McCracken County, who knocked out Lyon County on Friday, they'll take on number 8 South Warren, the 4th region champion. That'll be at noon tomorrow. These are all in Lexington. And Spencer County takes on number 6 PRP at 3 o'clock tomorrow in the quarterfinals. Logan Bailey's your batter for Madisonville. He fouls that one back. 0-1 the count. Burris is at second base for the Miners. He just doubled home Sean O'Brien, who reached on a 2-out error. And Madisonville leading it here 1-0. Jones misses inside. 1-1. So we do have a score from up in Lexington. Number 2 Trinity beats Taylor County 6-2. Thanks, Aiden. Appreciate your help over there. Here's a strike there on outside corner on Bailey, and it's 1-2 now. Jones taking his time. There is a pitch clock, but he takes his time and working at his pace. Pitch here, fouled off as Bailey stays alive. Just got a piece of it. So Louisville Trinity moves on to the state semifinals as they defeat Taylor County tonight in the state baseball tournament, 6-2. Runner on second, 2 out here in the top of the second. Curveball hit into right field. Coming over on it is Boswell, and he's right at the line. He'll make the play. So as we check our scoreboard, which is sponsored by Car Connection of Hopkinsville, Madisonville leads it 1-0 as they get 1 run on 1 hit. There was 1 error, 1 man left on. We've played an inning and a half. 1-0 Madisonville. You're listening to Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 95.3thefarm.com.
Hi, this is Hopper Carson Tucker from Murray, Kentucky. Please join me in thanking our season sponsors, the Hopkinsville YMCA, the City of Hopkinsville, Christian County Government, Sunflower Photography, All Clean Services, and AKS Flooring, and Maddox Fuqua Hinton Funeral Home. Go Hoppers.
No matter what you've been through, All Clean to the rescue.
Has your home or business suffered from water damage? How about fire damage to your home? Even if you just need the carpets cleaned, All Clean Services has you covered. All Clean takes pride in the work they do, assuring you quality service. Stop by the office Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 or call 270-889-9645. All Clean Services, 2414 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville.
Putting your world back together. All Clean.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
We go to the bottom of the second. Chance Sweeney will lead off for Hoptown. He'll be followed by Alex Hodling and then Owen Boswell as they come into this inning trailing 1-0. Madisonville takes advantage of a 2-out error and then a double, and they lead this one 1-0. Current standings in the OVL, full counts at 5-1. Madisonville a game back, or half game back at 4-1. Paducah's at 3-2, and then Henderson 2-3, Fulton at 2-4, and Hoptown at 0-5. So the Hoppers need a win. They're falling quickly behind in these standings early in the year. What's that?
Louisville PRP beat Corbin 10-3.
Okay, all right. That's the score from today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Chance Sweeney leads off for the Hoppers. He's batting .267 tonight. Takes that one on the outside for ball 1. That voice you just heard was Aiden Jones. He's helping out tonight, doing a good job over there, running the camera. That one's fouled off down the third base line. It's 1-1. He's doing pretty good. Here's one hit into left field, going over on it's Weisinger.
Oh.
He's battling the sun, but
Nice
catches
catch.
it. Yeah, right.
Looks like he lost it in the sun.
He did, and he was able to rescue it right before it hit the ground. So one away here for the Hoppers, and Alex Hodling up. I tell you, I've played in that. Have you played out there before? You know, in weather like this?
Oh yeah.
With the sun like that?
I don't remember which game it was. I remember I was playing third base. It might have been here. Honestly, I had the sun right in my eyes.
Yeah, it's tough over here on the left side of the field at this time of night. Alex Hodling batting for the Hoppers. That one's a ball. It might have been a strike if the catcher had hung on.
Mm-hmm.
Hodling with no batting average so far this year. 1 ball, no strikes. Owen Boswell waits on deck for Hoptown. That one's inside as well, 2-0. Mendendahl struck out his first batter in the first inning, then walked the second batter. Got the first batter here quickly behind 2-0, but that one's fouled off into the net, 2-1 on Hodling. Aiden's doing a pretty good job. He's running the camera. He's doing some radio. He's eating cheese sticks. I'm telling you.
Oh, these cheese sticks are really good.
He is a man of many talents. Here's one hit up toward the middle, back at the shortstop, and picked up and tossed over. Nice play by Coulter Hamilton on that one. There's 2 away. Ball hit the left side of the mound there, bounced right over toward the shortstop, and he was coming over, makes a nice play. So Hamilton retires Hodling. And there's 2 away for the Hoppers here in the second. Boswell will bat for Hoptown. Owen also with no batting average so far this season, right-handed batter. He looks at that one, didn't like it. Ball one. Gavin Powell from Hoptown High, 9-man in the batting order for the Hoppers. He waits on deck, hoping to get a shot here in this inning. That one also out of the strike zone, 2-0. Crowd still coming in. Glad to see that. 3-0 the count now on Boswell. He's your right fielder. Came in, made a nice play back in the top of this inning on a ball hit down the line. That one's in for a strike, 3-1. So he still had the take sign on. Indian Doll trying to come back and get him here, but he loses him on a walk. So the second walk of the game, and Owen Boswell trots down to first base. That'll bring up Gavin Powell of Hoptown High School. Powell's batted several times, no batting average. He was robbed of a extra base hit against Full Count the other night with bases loaded. And if it had gotten by the first baseman, it might have been a bases clearing triple.
Yeah, he hit the ball really hard, just
right at people.
Unlucky.
This one's hit back toward the middle, and there's our shortstop wandering over there again, and Hamilton will flip to Britton at second base, and that'll be a fielder's choice, and the Hoppers are gone here in the second. So checking our scoreboard, brought to you by U-Haul of Hopkinsville. The Hoppers get no runs. There was no hits. One man left on after 2 innings. It's Madisonville 1, Hoptown 0. You're listening to Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 95.3thefarm.com.
Jenny Stewart Health. Experience makes the difference.
Struggling with obesity? Jenny Stewart General Surgery's bariatric weight loss surgery program can help you reclaim your health and confidence. Our experienced team offers minimally invasive procedures like gastric sleeve surgery tailored to your unique needs. With comprehensive support from consultation through recovery, we're with you every step of the way. Visit JennyStewartHealth.org today for more information.
Whether it's Planters Bank's main campus in downtown Hopkinsville, Planters' investment in the latest electronic technologies, or their bankers eager to help you, Planters Bank provides the convenience and access to be the perfect financial partner. If you're looking for a bank with the best access in downtown Hopkinsville, stop by and see the great things you can expect at Planters Bank, including downtown Hopkinsville drive-through banking and ATM. Expect great things at Planters Bank, equal housing opportunity, and member FDIC.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Cody Jones will start his third inning for the Hoppers here as he'll face the 9, 1, and 2 men in the lineup for the Miners. It'll be Cooper Wright and then Cliff Weisinger and Ian Cartwright coming up this inning. Checking some Major League Baseball scores for you. The Cubs over the Tigers today, 6-1. The Cardinals over the Dodgers, 2-1. The Blue Jays beat the Twins 5-4. Pirates over the Phillies 2-1. The Rangers over the Nationals 5-0. Giants over the Braves 3-2. Reds 13. Diamondbacks 1. Big offensive day for the Reds. The Astros over the Guardians in 10 5-3. Marlins over the Rays in 10 11-10. White Sox over the Royals 4-1. Some scores from the major leagues today. This one misses for ball 1 to Cooper Wright. He's the 9th batter in Madisonville's lineup. Batting .286 coming into this one. Takes one low, that inside there, and it's 2-0. You just joined us. It's 1-0 Madisonville. They got one run in the top of the second. An error and a double with 2 out. This one's popped up, and that's out of play. The race is on. To get that one. 2 balls, 1 strike now on Wright. Do they still get a baseball if they turn that in, or do they get a bat or something? There's a ball hit right at Powell at second base on a line drive, and he makes the play. There's one away as Wright is erased on the line out. So one away here in the top of the third. That brings up Cliff Weisinger. He struck out looking his last time up. Jones cruising along there in the first inning. He actually retired the first 5 batters he faced. Then ran into a little trouble. This one's high for ball 1. Weisinger. He thought he walked last time. The umpire said no, that was a strike. Got him looking in the outside corner. So see what happens here. Weisinger just rips this one into left field for a base hit. Second hit of the game for Madisonville. And I will bet you that Mr. Weisinger has got running on his mind here. Leadoff man for the Miners. And that brings up Ian Cartwright. He grounded out to third base his last time up. We'll see what happens here. Alex Hodling looking at that runner. Jones checking, good run. He's taking off on the first pitch, and Hodling drops the ball at the plate. So a stolen base for Weisinger. So Cartwright's job now to move him over to third base. 1 ball, no strikes on Cartwright. Weisinger, nobody really holding him on at second. He's got a good lead out there. Powell bluffs it. Now he gets back. Ball outside, 2-0. And Weisinger looks like your typical leadoff man. He's looking to get to third here if he can. This one in there for a strike. 2-1 now on Cartwright. Hopper's hoping for something hit to the left side, maybe keep Weisinger from advancing, but anything hit pitcher to the right side, and Mr. Weisinger will be on the move. 1 out here in the third. Jones here comes inside. Did get him. Sure did. So Cartwright hit by a pitch. And there's runners on first and second, so now the force play comes into to play. Brings up Coulter Hamilton, the shortstop. Made 2 good plays back in the bottom of the second for Madisonville in the field. Struck out swinging his last time up. He was strikeout victim number 2 of the night for Cody Jones. Sun still causing issues as Hutchison shielding the Sun. Here's a bunt going to be laid down. Nice one. Jones picks it up right in front of the mound, throws down to first, and he got him by about a half a step. But a nice sacrifice bunt by Coulter Hamilton and moves the runners up a base. Nice job that time by Hamilton for the second out. Weisinger moves down to third, and Cartwright moves to second for Madisonville, and Noah Burning up. He flew out to left field his last time up on a line drive. Left-handed batter. Jones trying to get out of this one. He's given up a hit and hit a batter this inning. And Madisonville with runners on second and third with 2 out. This one's chopped foul down first base. Scheidt quickly over there on it. 1 strike now on Burning. As we mentioned, Hoptown has Madisonville tonight here. Then they go to full count tomorrow night. And that one's a 7:05 start. It's in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Most of your Sunday, well, all of your Sunday night games here that are home games will be at 6. Here's one popped up, and it looks like it's going to be handled by second base as Powell calls everybody off, waits on it, and makes the play. So Jones gets out of it as he gets Burning to pop out to second base. And as we check our scoreboard, which is brought to you by Car Connection of Hopkinsville. Madisonville gets no runs. They had 1 hit. Had 2 men left on. We played at 2 innings and a half as we go to the bottom of the third. It's 1-0 Madisonville, and you're listening to Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 95.3thefarm.com.
Ho, ho, ho! Santa here. I'm having a little fun in the sun and wanted to share some summertime joy. My elves are helping our friends at Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress with their Christmas in June special. It's like Christmas came early with up to 70% off in select departments. Plus, get interest-free financing for up to 24 months. Transform your home with the finest furniture around at Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress, where they're always priced right. Ho, ho, ho.
Penny Ryle Electric is making plans for Member Appreciation Days again this summer, and you are invited. This June, join us for a Penny Ryle Electric Member Appreciation Party in your community, where you're the guest of honor and your party favor is a bucket and light bulbs, of course. It's Penny Ryle Electric's way of saying thank you for allowing us into your life and into your home. Visit PRECC.com for a full schedule of events and follow Penny Ryle Electric on Facebook to stay up to date on upcoming events and outage information.
You're listening to Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm, WHOP HD2 Hopkinsville, and online at 953thefarm.com.
We're back at the Chick-fil-A broadcast booth. Joe Wilson with you tonight. Got some college baseball scores for you. Miami knocked off Louisville today 9-6, so that series is tied 1-1. Arizona over North Carolina today 10-8, also tied 1-1. Duke over Murray State today 7-4, so the Blue Devils lead that series 1-0. They'll play game 2 tomorrow at 11 o'clock in the morning. LSU pounded West Virginia today 16-9. We get the third inning started here. Cole Reynolds, the leadoff man for the Hoppers, struck out looking his last time up, takes one high and tight for ball one here in the bottom of the third. Also today in college baseball, Coastal Carolina defeated Auburn 4-1. Here's a broken bat down to first base, and taking it on his own will be Wyatt Burris, and there's one away. Reynolds just kind of looked at that like, what have I got left here? Just the handle.
Stepping to the plate for the Hoppers first baseman, Connor.
So 3 unassisted, and there's one away here, and Connor Scheit's up. He walked and made it to second base his last time up. Here's a big score from the College World Series, the Super Regionals. Here's the ball bunted right in front of the plate. Nice bunt. Jumps on it, though. Catcher Logan Bailey with a nice play by Madisonville. And there's 2 away quickly as Scheit tried a sneaky little bunt that time. But Bailey was quick on it. 2 away. So Carson Tucker up for the Hoppers here in the bottom of the third. Arkansas defeated Tennessee today 4-3 in the Super Regionals. So Arkansas leads that series 1-0. Later on tonight, Oregon State and Florida State will play. And right now, Texas San Antonio and UCLA tied up 2-2 in the fourth. And Tucker hit right in the back on his on the first pitch, so he'll trot down to first base with 2 out. Miners got something going after a 2-out walk, so maybe the Hoppers can get something going here with 2 out themselves. Owen Hutchison up. He singled his last time up. So he hit it down to second base, and nobody covered first. Beat it out over there. So Hutch here trying to extend this inning for the Hoppers. He hits this one right at second again, but it's right to Britton. He'll go to first, and that's going to do it for the Hoppers here in the third as Hoptown gets no runs, no hits, no errors, one man left on. And as we check our scoreboard, which is brought to you by U-Haul of Hopkinsville, it's Madisonville 1, Hopkinsville 0 after 3 innings. You're listening to Hoptown Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 95.3thefarm.com.
Excuse me, it's 99 cents. Can we have a word?
Well, I do have a quick moment.
Is it true you're performing in our area?
I'm currently appearing at all Max's convenience shops for 99-cent fountain drinks. Any size, anytime.
Any size, anytime?
Any size, anytime.
99-cent fountain drinks. Any size, anytime.
This is Max Arnold. This is your personal invitation to visit my family store. I guarantee you'll get service to the max every time.
Fuel for you. Fuel for your vehicle. Max's Convenience Shop.
Whether you're shopping for an engagement ring or you just need a little something for a birthday gift, J. Schrecker Jewelry can help you find just what you're looking for with our wide selection of jewelry and gift items. And of course, gift wrapping is always free. We're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5:30, and Saturday from 9 until 2. Or shop online by visiting our website at jschreckerjewelry.com. J. Schrecker Jewelry, 909 South Main Street in the heart of historic downtown Hopkinsville.
This is Hoptown Hoppers baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Welcome back to the Chick-fil-A broadcast booth here at Christian County High School. We go to the top of the fourth. Madisonville leads Hoptown 1-0 here in OVL baseball tonight. Miners coming into this one 4-1, Hoptown 0-5. Hoptown's been competitive in most of their games. They just cannot get the hit when they need it. And the same things happened tonight as they've left 3 men on through the first 3 innings. Cody Jones pitched pretty well here so far in this one. An error back in the second inning with 2 out, and then a double is the difference in this one tonight, as it's 1-0. Leading off for Madisonville here will be Pete Britton, the second baseman. He just made the play in the last half of the inning, and that's usually what happens. A man makes the play, ends up batting in the next inning. So here we go. Pete Britton flew out to second base last time up. Will pop out. Center field is shallow. He doesn't expect him to go too deep. And hit him right in the elbow. So first pitch, and Britton will hop down to first base. The second hit batter of the game. He also hit Ian Cartwright back in the third. So Madisonville with their leadoff man on, and that brings up Sean O'Brien. He reached on the air and scored back in the second inning. Sun has kind of gone behind the clouds now, not a problem at the left side of the field, but it was a problem back in the second inning. So I don't think Tucker ever saw that ground ball. Jones checks the runner, throws it home, and he hits O'Brien right in between the 1 and the 4 in the back, and 2 straight hit batters. And now Madisonville with runners on first and second. It's got to make Burris feel pretty good that the first 2 guys get hit on 2 straight pitches. Now he's got to come to the plate. Hopper's going to go talk to Jones here for just a minute. So while they do that, we're going to take a minute just to thank our sponsors for the scoreboard. We want to thank Car Connection of Hopkinsville. Let them connect you to your next used car or truck. They're located at 2419 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville. Also, U-Haul of Hopkinsville, also located at 2419 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville. They have the largest selection. U-Haul of Hopkinsville makes the moving process easy. Quick meeting there. Attendance tonight's game, 210 are here tonight. Wyatt Burris now with runners on first and second, both hit by pitch to open up this fourth inning. 2 pitches, 2 hit batters for Jones. It's Cody trying to claim the plate, but Madisonville wins the battle. Checks the runners, delivers here, inside, ball 1. Wyatt Burris is your batter. DH, nope, sorry, first baseman. Had a double his last time up. This one's low and goes in for ball 2. Don't want to mess around with this guy because he went shopping in the gap there back in his last at bat.
Oh, yeah. He's got a lot of pop.
Chance Sweeney is shaded to the right side of center field, so he expects him to pull it again. Jones gets it just at the knees. 2 balls, 1 strike. Good pitch that time, but Jones trying to battle back and get out of this jam here in the fourth. Logan Bailey waits on deck for the Miners. They're almost through the lineup for the second time tonight. Misses high, ball 3. Hoppers trying to get their bullpen. Looks like someone going to the pen down there.
Looks like Thomas Forehand.
Okay. Thomas Forehand looks like hit it down there. Get a little warm up in as Jones works here in the fourth. 3-1 the count. He's hit the first two batters in danger of loading the bases here. Strike there. Oh, watch out there, Mr. Burris. Show up that umpire as he threw it over to the dugout. He thought it was ball 4. Aiden, I think your coach Gentry would probably be telling you better be swinging at this one.
Oh, yeah. Definitely would be mad if you watch it go right by.
You don't want to show up that umpire.
Nuh-uh. Because even if it's not close, he'll ring you up on the next pitch. That's one thing you don't want to do is show up the umpire.
Full count here on Burris. Fouls it toward the Hopper dugout. Oh,
hey,
nice play
catch
down there. No glove, backhanded. That was a nice play. That might be our defensive play of the game right there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's a nice snag.
Who is that guy down there?
Oh, that's Ace.
Ace?
Ace West. That's our bat boy.
Ah, the bat boy Ace West making the play. Full count here on Burris. 2 men on, no out for the Miners here in the fourth. He hits this one down to second. Powell going to go to second. They're going to get one there, back to first, and they will not get him there. So Burris beats it out down there, a fielder's choice. But they erase O'Brien down at second base. One away. Pete Britton moves over to third. So runners on the corners now with Logan Bailey up. He flew out to shallow right on the line down there last time up. Powell made the play there just a minute ago. This one's popped up in the infield. Coming over on it's Carson Tucker, and he will make the play in foul territory on third base side. There's 2 away now as Bailey pops out to Tucker at third base. And Cooper Wright, the 9th man in the lineup, he lined out to Gavin Powell on a sharp line drive back in the third inning. Cody Jones trying to get out of trouble here in the fourth. Wright, left-handed batter. Outfield playing straight away. There's a strike right there. The runner will take second as Burris moves down on the stolen base. Kind of a delayed steal that time.
Yeah, it was really delayed.
That may have been one where the coach, if he could have, would have just pushed him, because I think he had already told him 3 times he needed to go on. No balls, 1 strike on Cooper Wright. Want to get him. You don't want to go back to the top of the lineup. This one's fouled off into the net, and it's 0-2. Because Cliff Weisinger is a dangerous man.
Don't want to let him get on. He's pretty fast, too.
Do not. That's right. Looks like he could play running back.
Oh, yeah.
He's got some legs on him, doesn't he?
Oh, he does.
There's one hit into center field. Moving over on it is Chance Sweeney, and he'll take care of it. And Jones gets out of it after hitting the first 2 batters. As we check our Car Connection of Hopkinsville scoreboard, there was no runs, no hits, no errors, 2 men left on. We've played 3.5, and Madisonville leads Hoptown 1-0 as you're listening to Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Ask Raymond Nelson Insurance, 3205 Lafayette Road in Hopkinsville, if auto owners make sense for you.
Jenny Stewart Health. Experience makes the difference.
Struggling with obesity? Jenny Stewart General Surgery's bariatric weight loss surgery program can help you reclaim your health and confidence. Our experienced team offers minimally invasive procedures like gastric sleeve surgery tailored to your unique needs. With comprehensive support from consultation through recovery, we're with you every step of the way. Visit JennyStewartHealth.org today for more information.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Welcome back to the Chick-fil-A broadcast booth. Joe Wilson with you here tonight. Our Miners and Hoptown Hoppers go to the bottom of the fourth, and lost on some of the other things going on tonight. Ernesto Mendiandal of Madisonville has made the pitches when he needed it tonight. He's gotten into a couple of jams here in the first couple of innings, but got his way out of it. Throwing a shutout right now for the Miners. In the high school softball tournament today, it was Lawrence County over Region 1 champion Marshall County 5-4. Scott County over Rowan County 7-1. Taylor County over Letcher County 5-3. And Henderson County and Davies County going to be starting up here in about 10 minutes or so. So Henderson, of course, the Region 2 champ and defending state champion. And Davis County, the Region 3 champ, ranked number 4 in the state. And they upset top seed South Warren back on Friday. Hoptown's Dalen Hamilton leads off here in the fourth, takes a strike to start the inning off. Hoppers need to get some base runners, maybe get a lead here. We can. Ernesto Mendiandal. So far, it's been tough on the Hoppers. This one's hit into shallow right, but right there is Cooper Wright. Nice job there. I think they think that one had been scouted out, don't you, Aiden? He was right there.
Yep, it was.
So one away. Chance Sweeney will bat for the Hoppers.
Kind of looked like he's playing a little shallow.
He was, but he's right. He knew where he was going with it.
Oh yeah.
Sweeney batting .267 coming into this one tonight. Flew out to left field his last time up. Swings and misses here to start the fourth. It's his second appearance tonight. Alex Hodling on deck for the Hoppers. That one just misses. 1-1. Announced attendance tonight, 210. May have been hurt a little bit by the rain today. That one was low for ball 2, so Sweeney ahead in the count. Catcher having some issues with his...
Yeah, it looks like he's having some issues with his earpiece.
Yeah, I think so. It came out, didn't it? He's trying to get it back around front. They'll have to do it the old-fashioned way, Aiden.
Yep.
There's ball 3. Paint those fingernails. So you see. 3-1 the count. And this one is just on the outside corner. Sweeney wasn't sure. He didn't throw it. He didn't show up the umpire, but he was waiting.
Do that.
There's a walk there. There's a one-out walk for Sweeney. Brings up Alex Hodling. He grounded out to shortstop Coulter Hamilton his last time up.
Yeah, I remember when I was a catcher, they gave me an armband, but now our catcher court, he's got this fancy earpiece and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know. And some, you'll also hear the 64665, and it's like, what is happening right now? So Alex Hodling up with one out here in the bottom of the fourth. They throw over to first, but Sweeney back in time. Owen Boswell on deck for the Hoppers. Hodling takes the ball, 1-0. In the OVL tonight as we look at the schedule. In addition to this one, Fulton is at Paducah tonight, and Full Count is at Henderson. We'll see if we can find some scores for you on those. Check my game changer here in just a minute. Runner going for the Hoppers, and it's fouled off. A little hit and run there, Aiden. I like to see that.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to make something happen here. Sweeney took off. Might have made it. Had a little hit and run action. And it's 1-1 now on Hodling. Henderson leads Full Count 3-1 tonight. And it looks like Paducah leading Fulton 3-0. In the OVL action that's going on right now. 2-1 the count now on Hodling. as the Hoppers try to get a little more pressure on Mendendahl. This one's chopped foul down toward the Miners dugout. It's 2-2. As we said in the pregame, I think it's no secret here. Hoptown, the only team that has not won a game in the OVL. They've had a couple of opportunities, just not able to put it together. Ball gets past the catcher, and Sweeney will move up to second base. Nothing like a bunt when you don't have to bunt. So now Sweeney moves into scoring position here with one out. 3-2 on Hodling. So a base hit here could tie this one up. Right field playing shallow again for the Miners. Cooper Wright doesn't think he can get it over him. Here's a ball hit into center field, and coming in on it is Ian Cartwright. And he will easily make the play there, and there's two away as Hodling flies out to center. There's two away now. Owen Boswell will bat. Hit into a fielder's choice his last time up after walking. So Sweeney stays at second as that ball wasn't hit deep enough to advance the runner. Once again, the Hoppers need a hit.
Got to get something going. Get on the board here.
Right field playing shallow again. Ball outside. Boswell looks at that one. I don't know if I've ever seen in this league a right fielder play that close.
Yeah.
Consistently. He's really in a long way.
He's been there all game.
Yeah. There's a strike from Mendendahl. It's 1-1 on Boswell. Sweeney at second base for the Hoppers with two out here in the fourth. They trail Madisonville 1-0. As a strike right at the knees, and Boswell goes behind in the count 1-2. Miners win tonight and a full count loss. And a runner going here and a swing and a miss, and Boswell strikes out. So that'll do it for the Hoppers in the fourth inning as we check our scoreboard. Brought to you by U-Haul of Hopkinsville. For the Hoppers, there were no runs, no hits, no errors. One man left on. We've played 4 innings. It's Madisonville 1, Hoptown 0. You're listening to Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 95.3thefarm.com.
The Hoptown Hoppers and Sunflower make a great combination. The Hoppers provide excitement on the baseball field. Sunflower scores are their winning team of self-rising flour for baking biscuits and cakes. Self-rising cornmeal mix for great cornbread, plus Sunflower grits. See the Hoppers home games and see the Sunflower Twins. Sunflower self-rising flour, Sunflower self-rising cornmeal mix, plus Sunflower grits at your grocers and on your table. Sunflower, for mighty fine baking every time.
When it comes to powering your farm and fueling your success, Southern States has you covered. From high-quality seed, fertilizer, and crop protection to reliable fuel delivery and lubricants, they're your one-stop partner for productivity in the field and efficiency at the pump. Southern States is proud to serve the farming communities with expert service and trusted products. Visit your local Southern States store today with 3 locations to better serve you. 1106 West 15th Street, in 5475 Canton Pike in Hopkinsville, and 2829 Hopkinsville Road in Cadiz.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
And back here at the Chick-fil-A broadcast booth, Christian County High School. Joe Wilson with you tonight. Appreciate you listening. Madisonville leads 1-0 over the Hoppers as we go into the fifth, and Madisonville will send up their 1, 2, and 3 batters. Weisinger, Cartwright, and Hamilton. Weisinger 1 for 2 tonight. Cartwright hit by a pitch his last time up, and Hamilton struck out, but Lynn laid down a perfect sacrifice bunt. So top of the lineup looking to do something here for the Miners. Just a reminder, last night's game with Henderson was rained out, and it'll be made up as part of a doubleheader here at Colonel Field on June 18th, and they'll announce the starting time for that later on. So just put that down on your schedule as a doubleheader on the 18th, but starting time not yet known. But as soon as we know, we'll have that for you. So Weisinger will lead off for the Miners here. And Jones still pitching for the Hoppers as the Miners take their third trip through the lineup against Jones tonight. That one's ball high, so it's 1-0. Try to get Weisinger out if possible because he is dangerous on the base pass. This one's high too, 2-0. Stole a base his last time on. He ripped a single into left field his last time up. And wasted no time taking second. Went to third, and that's where he was stranded. Jones not messing around, but here, not giving him much to hit, but 3-0 behind him in the count here. Not sure you want Weisinger on the bases.
You definitely do not want him on the bases. He's quick.
There's a strike. 3-1 is Weisinger taking all the way. Nice night for baseball. Not too hot. Wind blowing just a little bit, keeping the mosquitoes away. It's always good. And there's ball 4. So Weisinger will walk here to lead off the 5th. And that may be bad news for the Hoppers. We'll see. He went on on the first pitch last time he was on. So it brings up Cartwright. He was hit by a pitch his last time up. Grounded out to third the first time up. Cartwright's already got a good lead at first base. I think he's going to go up. They're going to throw over to first. I don't think that'll deter him at all. He's got second base on his mind.
You can tell by his lead.
Yep.
Really big lead.
Yeah, he's very aggressive over there on the pass. Holdling's going to have to be quick behind the plate. Jones, and he's off and running. Ball in the dirt, gets away from Holdling. And back off to the backstop, and now it's loose. And he will go to third. The throw down is on the other side of the bag, and so all the way to third goes Weisinger on the stolen base, and a wild pitch gets him to third base.
It's obstruction. We almost threw the ball in left field, dudes. Come on.
So ball 1 here on Cartwright. And Weisinger steals second, goes to third on the wild pitch, on the same pitch. So he's 90 feet away from making it 2-0 Madisonville as Jones battles here against Cartwright. Finds the strike there, 1-1. First baseman in at the grass, third base in at the grass. Swing and a miss there by Cartwright. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jones needs a strikeout in the worst kind of way right here. Cody really pitched well so far tonight. And this one's fouled off. Out of play. A little bit of a breeze coming through the press box right now.
Feels great.
It sure does. Jones delivers. Just got a piece of it. It's Cartwright, nice job of hitting there. Staying alive for Madisonville. Cartwright batting 200. Good job at batting this time, though. 0 for 1 tonight. Hear the train in the background. And get away from the catcher, and coming in, throw play at the plate, and they won't get him. And Weisinger scores, and he's shaken up. He was going as soon as it got by the catcher, but he gets in before the tag, and it's 2-0 now. So that one just got away from the catcher. So scoring on a pass ball is Weisinger, and it's 2-0 now Madisonville. The count 2-2 now on Cartwright. Nobody on base. Weisinger has come around to score. Inside, ball 3. Jones wanted that one. Just missed. We're in the 5th. Madisonville leading Hoptown Hoppers 2-0. No out. Ian Cartwright, the batter for the Miners. Pitch on the way here. Gets away from the catcher again outside, and that's another walk. And Jones has walked the first 2 batters here in the 5th. He walked Weisinger, who stole second, went all the way to third as the ball got by the catcher, and then scored on a pass ball, and now Cartwright on base with the walk. It brings up Coulter Hamilton. Still no out here in the 5th. Good lead over at first for Cartwright. Don't throw back. He's back in time. Hamilton struck out his first time up, laid down a beautiful sacrifice bunt, almost beat it out. That was back in the 3rd. May see him do something here. He's swinging though. This one's high and over the helmet of Hamilton. Jones suddenly struggling with his control here in the 5th. Jones started the first game of the season against Henderson and pitched pretty well until the defense began to fall apart for him. Runner going, and they hit Hamilton in the back. So Cartwright, who was going to make it to second anyway, is going to end up at second after Hamilton is hit in the back, and that'll bring up Noah Burning. So Jones now has walked 2 and hit a batter here in the 5th to lead off. That brings up the cleanup batter. Burnings flew out to left field and flew out to second base tonight. 0 for 2. Left-handed batter. Hoppers need a double play ball in the worst way. Jones gets that one in for a strike. Hamilton has his sliding glove on. He's ready to run now. Cartwright has his on. Big leads for both players. Nobody holding them on. And this one's in the dirt. Ball 1. Hoptown's defense back at normal position here. Sweeney playing a little shallow in center field. Can't let one get over his head here. Jones checks the runners, throws, and this one's tipped. That's 1-2. Again, Duke defeated Murray State today, 7-4 in the first game of their best of 3. So they'll play game 2 of their Super Regional Series tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. If Murray loses, that's it. They're done. Duke move on if Murray wins tomorrow. Runner's going here. Ball in the dirt, and it hits the batter. So bases loaded now for the Miners. 2 walks and 2 hit batters here, and Pete Britton will bat for Madisonville. Jones looks over toward the Hoppers dugout. Going to get a visit from first baseman Connor Scheidt, and now the rest of the infield is also going to come in. Talk to Jones. This one has a chance of getting away from the Hoppers here in this inning. Britton, who is the next batter up, has flown out to second, hit by a pitch his last time up. Jones has hit 5 batters tonight. That one actually hit the dirt and kind of spun back up into the batter.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like they got somebody up and moving in the bullpen.
Infield in for Hoptown. They don't want to give up a run here. They'll face Pete Britton. Fly ball likely scores 1 as Cartwright runs pretty well. He's at third base. The infield in, trying to cut off a run here. in the dirt past the catcher. Hodling goes back to he won't have time. And Cartwright scores on the wild pitch. Runners move up 90 feet, so now it's 3-0 Madisonville as Ian Cartwright comes in to score. So Britton gets one RBI there. Got that one the easy way. No out here in the 5th. 3-0 Madisonville. This one's outside for ball 2. Nice job by Hodling that time. He's going to go out and talk to his pitcher. It's maybe just a chance to give whoever's warming up down there a little extra time. Jones sailing along here until this inning. He is in trouble right now. Britton ahead in the count 2-0. He steps back into the box. Jones looks in. Here's his throw. And gets away from the catcher again in the run. Nobody even covering that home plate. And coming in to score will be Hamilton. And that makes it 4-0. And Burning moves up to third base. 3-0 the count now on Britton. Jones was late getting to cover the plate. Good hustle by Hodling to get back to the backstop, but a wild pitch again. Jones just struggling here in the 5th. Madisonville's done all this with no hits. This one swings and he fouls that one off. He was swinging on 3-0. I can't imagine, Aiden, that your coach would want you swinging on 3-0 when he's hit 2 guys and walked 2 other guys.
Yeah.
I would think he would have wanted you to take a look at that.
What, he's hit 2-3 batters this inning?
He's hit 2 batters and walked 2. Yep. Sure has. And about 5 wild pitches. And this one he walks him. So Britton will go to first, and runners on first and third. And that's probably going to be the last batter of the night for Cody Jones for the Hoppers as Chris Benny makes his way out, calls the bullpen. So there will be a pitching change, and while there is a pitching change, we'll take a quick break as we check our scoreboard, brought to you by U-Haul of Hopkinsville. They're located at 2419 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hoptown. Cody Jones leaves it. Madisonville leads 4-0 here in the 5th. No outs. Hoptown with a pitching change. You're listening to Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm.
Hi, this is Hopper Hunter Swanson from Clarksville, Tennessee. Please join me in thanking our season sponsors: Huggard Beard and Giles Funeral Home, Jones Brothers Towing and Trucking, Chick-fil-A, HWEA, the Bank of Cadiz, HES, and the Hopkinsville Lions Cubs. Go Hoppers.
Looking to transform your home? Welcome to AKS Flooring, your one-stop shop for all your home design needs. From stunning hardwood and luxurious carpets to stylish tiles and vinyl, we've got the perfect floor for every room. But that's not all. Our experts can help with custom countertops, beautiful backsplashes, and all your design essentials. AKS Flooring and Design Center, 2414 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville, or online at aksflooring.com. AKS Flooring, where your dream home begins.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
It's pitching change for Hoptown here in the top of the 5th as Jackson Walford will come on to relieve Cody Jones. Cody went 4 innings. He didn't retire anybody here in the 5th. 4 innings pitched. He struck out 2. He walked 3. I think that's right. Let me double check that again. Nope. Take that back. He walked 2. Nope, it was 3. He walked 3. Struck out 2. He's hit 5 batters. And he's responsible for the runs that are on right now, plus the 4 that came in to score earlier. One of those, I guess the first was an unearned run on the air, but Jones on the hook for the loss tonight. If the Hoppers can't make a rally here. Jackson Walford will come in to pitch, left-handed pitcher. Seen Jackson once before as he pitched against Full Count the other night. He's a freshman from Auburn University at Montgomery. He's from Clearwater, Florida. Nice young man. He's pitched 2 1/3 innings so far this year. No record. Giving up 2 hits, 3 runs. Has an ERA of 3. Doesn't have a strikeout, but he's walked 2 people. So Walford will work. Runner going at first. Ball hit up the middle, right at the shortstop. He'll have a long throw across the bag. Runner will come in and score. So Sean O'Brien gets an RBI on the 6-3, and there's 1 away. As Britton was running on the play, he makes it to second base, and Burning waits, watches the throw, and he scores from third. And it's now 5-0 Madisonville. That's a tough play there at shortstop that time.
Yeah.
It's Cole Reynolds trying to get around runners and around the pitcher. And tough play, makes it good. Walford misses outside, ball 1. 1 away here, runner on second.
Just wish that ball was hit a little bit harder, though, because if he catches that in there, that's a double play.
You're right. kind of hit off the handle just a little bit there.
Yeah.
Burris is your batter now for Madisonville. He's been on twice. Swings and misses here. Wofford just blew that one past him. Had a double with an RBI back in the second inning. Reached on a fielder's choice. Hit it to second base. Back in the fourth. Curveball here just misses inside.
That was close. It's a good pitch.
May have fooled the umpire just a little bit with that one. It broke late.
Oh, it did.
A lot of late action there. It's clouded up here. I don't think it's supposed to rain, but it's kind of clouded up. The lights have come on. This one's outside, gets away from Hodling, and moving down to third base easily will be Pete Britton. So once again, the Miners have a runner on third base. And count 3-1 on Burris. Logan Bailey waits on deck for Madisonville. Third baseman and first baseman at the grass for the Hoppers. This one's fouled off, and the count goes full. It's Tucker at third and Scheid at first base. About a foot in on the grass. Now they brought the shortstop and second in, too, as Cole Reynolds and Gavin Powell, the infield on in the grass, hoping to cut off another run here. There's the pitch outside, ball 4. And Burris will take first base. So again, runners on the corners for Madisonville with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. They've already scored 4 on no hits. The 4th walk this inning. A couple of hit batters. Walford is pitching now for Hoptown as he has relieved Cody Jones. He's facing Logan Bailey for the first time. This one's low and in the dirt. Bailey flew out to right and popped up foul to third base his last time up. Get one in play here. It could be 6-0. Madisonville beginning to pour it on just a little bit here. Opened this one up some. Runner almost faked like he was going to. There's a ball hit, going to get through into right field. So that'll score Pete Britton. And moving on to second base now will be Wyatt Burris. So a base hit for Logan Bailey, and that's an RBI for him. And it's now 6-0. And Cooper Wright will bat. He's the 9th man up in this inning. So that's your first hit of the inning for the Miners. They've played at 5 runs. And that takes care of Cody Jones' responsibility. Now the 2 runners that are on base, they belong to Jackson Walford. Misses outside here, ball 1. Infield still in on the corners for the Hoppers. Back at regular position at short and second. Ball 2 now on Cooper Wright. Cliff Weisinger, the leadoff man who led off this inning, waits on deck. Hoptown can't get out here in the 5th. Walford delivers a strike there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lefty from Clearwater, Florida. Nobody holding the runners on. Here's the pitch. Misses outside, ball 3. And a nightmare inning for the Hoppers right now here in the 5th, as things were pretty close up until then. Walford finds the strike there, and it's a full count now. And pitch here and misses way outside for ball 4, and the bases are loaded, and that's going to be trouble because the leadoff man, Cliff Weisinger, back up here as he comes around and bats again. He's the 10th man in this lineup this inning. Walked to start the inning off, stole second base, went to third on the same pitch, and then came around to score on a pass ball. He looks like he's got power and can run too, so this could be trouble right now for Hoptown. Ball gets away from a catcher and the runner coming in, and they had a shot at him, but the throw is wild. And coming in to score is Wyatt Burris. 7-0 now in favor of Madisonville, as that throw just wasn't on track. One ball, no strikes now on Weisinger. 7-0 is your scores. Madisonville has played at 6 in this inning. Put up the crooked number. Weisinger waits. They call that a strike. I'm sorry, I've been saying it was a ball, but they called it a strike, so now 0-2 the count. Ball hit Hodling's glove and bounced away. Inside pitch. They called it a strike. So 0-2 the count on Weisinger. Runners on second and third. Fouls this one off. Stays 0-2. Walford checks his signs. And will deliver here. Left-hander misses high. Now it's 1-2. Ian Cartwright on deck for Madisonville. This one's gone from 1-0 to 7-0 pretty quick. Hoppers have work to do. Keep from falling 0-6 on the season. This curveball hit into left field. It's going to be trouble, as that one might be out of here, and it is. A 3-run home run for Cliff Weisinger. And the Hoptown Hopper crowd just stunned, as this has gone from 1-0 to 10-0 here in the 5th inning. 3-run home run by Cliff Weisinger. Just got it over by the foul pole in left field. I thought it had a chance when he hit it, but I wasn't sure. Hutchison was playing way off the line, and he took a couple of steps. That was it. Ball out. So a 3-run homer from Cliff Weisinger, and it's now 10-0. I'm sorry, 9-0. Nope. No, it is 10. The scoreboard only shows 9, but it is 10-0. 9 runs here in the 5th. Ian Cartwright up. And it's 1-1 on the count for him. Tough night at the ballpark for the Hoppers here It's this 5th inning. Well, Cartwright started to swing at that, was able to hold up. 2-1. Quiet dugout over on the Hopper side. This one's in the dirt as well. 3-1. More action in the Hoppers bullpen now. We might see a pitching change pretty quickly if Walford can't get out of this one. Nobody on as Weisinger just cleared the bases with a 3-run homer. There's a strike on the outside corner. Count goes full. One out here in the 5th. That was a long time ago. Strike 3 on the outside corner, catches Cartwright peeking, and there's 2 away. So Coulter Hamilton will come up. And Walford needed that one.
For the Miners, shortstop number 15, Coulter Hamilton.
So we can find you some scores from around the league tonight. Right now, Henderson Flash over the Full Count Rhythm 4-1. And the Paducah Chiefs lead the Fulton Railroaders 4-0. A Fulton loss and Madisonville win, and Madisonville takes over first place in the standings. Here's a swing and a miss. Coulter swings through that one. Count 1-1 now on Mr. Hamilton. Walford delivers here inside, nearly hits him. 2-1. So far, Madisonville with 9 runs on 2 hits. The big one, a 3-run homer by Cliff Weisinger. 2 for 3 tonight. Leadoff man doing his job. There's one on the inside corner for a strike. Good pitch there from Walford. It's 2-2 now on Hamilton. Hamilton trying to extend this inning for the Miners. They've scored 9. It's 10-0. Here's the ball hit into left field. Going back is Owen. Coming in is Owen Hutchison, sliding and making the play. Thought there might be a collision there between him and Cole Reynolds, but
kind of scared me for a minute.
Hutchison makes the play. So finally the Hoppers get out of that, but not before. Madisonville scores 9 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors, and nobody left on. We check our U-Haul of Hopkinsville scoreboard. It's Madisonville 10, Hopkinsville 0. You're listening to Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 95.3thefarm.com.
Whether it's Planters Bank's main campus in downtown Hopkinsville, Planters Investment in the latest electronic technologies, or their bankers eager to help you, Planters Bank provides the convenience and access to be the perfect financial partner.
Is it 10 after 5?
If you're looking for a bank with the best access in downtown Hopkinsville, stop by and see the great things you can expect at Planters Bank, including downtown Hopkinsville drive-through banking and ATM. Expect great things at Planters Bank. Equal housing opportunity and member FDIC.
Ho, 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 Santa here. I'm having a little fun in the sun and wanted to share some summertime joy. My elves are helping our friends at Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress with their Christmas in June special. It's like Christmas came early with up to 70% off in select departments. Plus, get interest-free financing for up to 24 months. Transform your home with the finest furniture around at Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress, where they're always priced right. Ho, ho, ho.
You're listening to Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm, WHOP HD2 Hopkinsville, and online at 953thefarm.com.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 5th here as you come back to the Chick-fil-A broadcast booth. Joe Wilson with you, and Madisonville has blown this thing wide open. It's gone from 1-0 to 10-0 here. And Gavin Powell will lead off for the Hoppers, and he's going to go against Ernesto Mendiandal. It's his second time around in the lineup. Hit into a fielder's choice last time. Down to shortstop. Hoptown High School graduate looking for his first hit of the season here. And this one misses high, ball one. This game was moving right along till that top of the fifth, and it is ground to a halt. Madisonville looking to go 5-1. And here's the ball hit down to short, hit hard, right at Cole Reynolds, and he throws it over the first baseman's head and into the Hoppers dugout. So Gavin Powell will get to go to second base on the error by Reynolds at second base, or at shortstop. So Powell down to second base on the error, and the Hoppers have their leadoff man on here in the fifth as Cole Reynolds will now bat for Hoptown. 0 for 2 on the night with a backwards K and a 3 unassisted. Powell is also a threat to run. He runs pretty well. Good lead at second. Nobody holding him on. Here's Cole Reynolds trying to move him around. Ball high. Mendendahl misses there. First error of the night on the Miners. Ball wasn't hit real hard, but it was hard enough, and Gavin gets down the line pretty well. Reynolds throw high. This one's chopped foul down the third base side. 1-1 now on Cole Reynolds. Hoptown back in action tomorrow night at full count. Their next home game is Wednesday night. They're taking on Fulton. We'll be here with you. First pitch at 6:30. Air time will be at 6:15. And misses high here. 2-1 now on Cole Reynolds. Connor Scheidt hoping to get a chance to bat here. He's on deck. Carson Tucker waits. Well, that was a nice pitch on the inside corner, but just missed. 3-1 now. Reynolds looking to get on base for the first time tonight. Some of the crowd is making their way out. This one's hit into center field. Going to be a tough play, but right, nope, coming in on it. And it hit too shallow to move the runner, though. And making the play is Ian Cartwright. Once again, the Hoppers just can't get it deep enough to move their runner. So that'll bring up Connor Scheidt. Left-handed batter. They're going to move their outfield over a little shaded to the right side as the left fielder playing way off the line over there. Center fielder shaded into the right side. Scheidt's walked and tried to bunt his way on last time. This one's hit into left field. Going back on it is Weisinger, and this one might have a chance, and it is. A two-run home run by Connor Scheidt. And the Hoppers are on the board. Connor Scheidt with a home run into the left center field gap. 2 RBI homer for Connor Scheidt. He brings in Gavin Powell, and it's now 10-2 as the Hoppers are on the board tonight. Connor Scheidt home run. He hit that one a long way opposite field. Carson Tucker will now bat for the Hoppers. Scheidt came into the game batting 133, but he hit the ball hard that time, and out it goes. The Hoppers now make it 10-2. This one's fouled out down the first base side, out of play. Tucker struck out his first time up, was hit by a pitch back in the third inning. This one swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now on Tucker. There's one out here in the bottom of the fifth. As Tucker bats here. It's a little shallow ball into right field. Going back on it's the second baseman, and Britton will make the play for the Miners. There's 2 away. And that'll bring up Owen Hutchison. Hutchison singled his first time up. Grounded out to second. That home run by Scheidt is only the second hit of the night for the Hoppers. This one's hit hard into right field. And going back is Cooper Wright. He might be burnt. And it is off the fence. And running into second base will be Owen Hutchison as he got all that one. And, I mean, he burned Cooper Wright out there in right field.
Oh, he did. That ball was crushed.
So a double for Owen Hutchison. And the Hoppers' bats starting to heat up here in the fifth. Dalen Hamilton will come up. He's flown out twice today. Once to center, once to right field. You know, I made a comment earlier in the game. Wright has been playing really shallow most of the game, and I mean to tell you, Hutchison just torched him on that one. Low there for Hamilton, and it's ball one. There's a strike on the outside corner. 1-1 now on Hamilton. Yeah, Mr. Wright was toast in that last
playing
play.
shallow all night. Definitely not the dude you want to play shallow on.
Hamilton here. And he's ahead in the count, 2-1 now. Chance Sweeney on deck for the Hoppers. Hoppers with 3 hits now in the ball game, 2 in this inning. A home run from Connor Scheid and a double from Owen Hutchison. And there's a swing and a miss there by Hamilton, and it's 2-2. In the bottom of the fifth, Madisonville has scored 9 in the top of this inning. It was 1-0. Now it's 10. It was 10-0 entering this bottom half of the frame. A 2-run homer by Connor Scheit, and it's 10-2 now. Hamilton fouls that one into the net. Some hopeful Hopper faces here in this crowd tonight. They were hoping they could get off the winless streak. And swings and misses there as Hamilton strikes out. As Mindendahl got him on a little off-speed pitch. So as we check our scoreboard, sponsored by Car Connection of Hopkinsville, we have played 5 innings, and Madisonville leads Hoptown 10-2. You're listening to Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm.
Penny Ryle Electric Member Appreciation Days are coming your way again this summer. Make plans to come by and see us and pick up your free bucket and light bulbs. It's a Penny Ryle Electric tradition. The Penny Ryle Electric Member Appreciation Tour will make stops in Cadiz, Hopkinsville, Elkton, Russellville, and Lewisburg as our way of saying thank you for allowing us into your home since 1937. Find a full schedule of events at PRECC.com. That's PRECC.com.
Excuse me, it's 99 cents. Can we have a word?
Well, I do have a quick moment.
Is it true you're performing in our area?
I'm currently appearing at all Max's convenience shops for 99-cent fountain drinks. Any size, anytime.
Any size, anytime?
Any size, anytime.
99-cent fountain drinks. Any size, anytime.
This is Max Arnold. This is your personal invitation to visit my family store. I guarantee you'll get service to the max every time.
Fuel for you. Fuel for your vehicle. Max's Convenience Shop.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
And we're back in the Chick-fil-A broadcast booth here at Christian County High School. And it's 10-2. Madisonville leads over the Hoppers here as Hoptown has made another pitching change. They're going to go with Thomas Forehand as he relieves Jackson Walford. Walford went 1 inning, struck out 1, walked 1, gave up a hit, which unfortunately was a 3-run homer from Cliff Weisinger. So he gave up 4 runs. And the Hoppers find themselves with some work to do here in the top of the 6th inning. Forehand has pitched a couple of times this year. He's pitched 1 inning total, 2 games in he's been an appearance in. He's 0-1 his record. Giving up 6 earned runs, 4 walks, no strikeouts. Has an ERA of 42, so he's hoping to knock that down just a little bit. It's hard when you've only pitched 1 inning, though. If you've had 1 bad outing, it makes it kind of high.
Yeah. Fun fact, I pitched against Lexington Christian this year.
Yeah.
Gave up, I think, 7 earned runs and only got 1 out. My ERA was a 126.
That's what you want. That's what you want the stats to show, isn't it?
I was hoping I'd get to pitch again so I could bring it down, but I didn't. So.
2-0 the count here on Burning. It's forehand pitches here. Now 3-0. In case you were wondering, there is a 10-run rule after 7 innings. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Hopper's hoping to chip away here, but forehand walks Burning on 4 pitches, and we're back to Pete Britton. Britton popped out to second base his first time up, was hit by a pitch back in the 4th inning, scored after being walked last inning. He was part of the 9-run inning by the Miners. So it's fouled to the backstop. Almost got a photographer down there.
It was real close.
Those nets will give just a little bit. You got to watch it. Here's one fouled off. And forehand ahead in the count, 0-2. Haven't got a score yet on Henderson County and Davis County in softball. A lot of people interested in that one. Second region and the 4th region. There's a miss there, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes now on Britton. Here's a ball hit down towards shortstop. Going to be a tough play. They're going to go to second. They'll get 1 on the fielder's choice. Good play down there. Cole Reynolds ranges over and gets the fielder's choice. Henderson leads Davis County 1-0 in that game. Thanks to Aiden and his crack research over there. So Burning is erased on the fielder's choice. 1 away. Sean Bryan will bat now, and he wanted to bunt, but the ball too high. Bryan made the first out last inning, hit hard to shortstop. Runner going. This one's popped up. This has a chance of a double play if we can get the ball to him quick enough. Caught it right field, quickly back to first, though, and the ball gets away from the first baseman on the throw. And so O'Brien will move down to second base on the error by the right fielder. O'Brien, though, is erased on the fly ball, so 2 away. They almost had a chance at a double play. Britton had made it to second, had to turn around. Boswell's throw gets away from first base and allows Britton to move back down to second, and there's 2 away with Wyatt Burris up. Left-handed batter. Had a double and RBI back in the 2nd inning. This one's fouled off down the third baseline.
And that makes more merchandise tick. We'll give you $100 local ball if you do that for us. Thank you.
Forehand trying to get out of this inning with no runs allowed. And he gets a little change up there.
It's a good pitch.
Got Burris to swing, way out front. 0-2 the count. Another little off speed there on the outside corner. Misses 1-2. Doesn't throw it real hard, does he, Aiden? But he's effective. He's got a lot of junk.
Yep. I think I'd much rather have a dude throwing 80 mile an hour but can locate all his pitches and all his off speed than a dude who throws 92 and can't throw a strike.
Yep. Oh, that one almost looked like a knuckleball coming up there. Burris gets just enough of it to stay alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Madisonville leading 10-2 over the Hoppers. Got a timeout as nobody went to get the foul ball. Nice job by Dalen Hamilton of the Hoppers, who didn't have to but went and got it. The umpire looked down at Logan Bailey like, hey, man, that's your job. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch here. Fouled off again. Burris hanging in there. Big lefty. This one's chopped at the plate. It's going to be a fair ball. And Hodling jumps on it, throws it down to first, and they got it. Nice play by Alex Hodling on that one. There's 3 away. So we check our scoreboard, brought to you by U-Haul of Hopkinsville. Was no runs, no hits. There was 1 man left on, and after 5.5, it's Madisonville 10 and Hoptown Hoppers 2. You're listening to Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm.
Whether you're shopping for an engagement ring or you just need a little something for a birthday gift, Jay's Record Jewelry can help you find just what you're looking for with our wide selection of jewelry and gift items. And of course, gift wrapping is always free. We're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5:30, and Saturday from 9 until 2. Or shop online by visiting our website at jaysrecordjewelry.com. Jay's Record Jewelry, 909 South Main Street in the heart of historic downtown Hopkinsville.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Ask Raymond Nelson Insurance, 3205 Lafayette Road in Hopkinsville, if auto owners make sense for you. This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
And we have a new pitcher in the ball game for the Miners. They're going to turn it over to Xander Lucas. So we can find some information out on him. He's going to, Sander, not Xander, but Sander Lucas. No stats for him, let's see, hitting, but pitching-wise, he has not pitched. So this is his first appearance on the mound for the Miners this year. Replaces Ernesto Mindendahl. He went 5 innings. Had 4 strikeouts. Had quite a few walks, though. He had some trouble with walks early in the game, especially. Only gave up 3 hits, though. Mindendahl, 5 innings pitched, 4 Ks, 3 walks, and 3 hits. Gave up a pair of runs to the Hoppers, so he leaves with a 10-2 lead, and Sander Lucas will take the mound for the Miners, big right-hander. And reverse base hitting, first pitch, swinging, and Chance Sweeney knocks one down the third base line just inside the third base bag, and he'll go into second base with a stand-up double as Chance Sweeney starts things off for the Hoppers here in the bottom of the 6th. Nice job hitting that time, Aiden.
Yeah, that was good. Slapped it down the third base line. Looked like the left fielder was kind of playing back.
He was, and O'Brien was playing off the line, and that ball went right inside the bag. So it brings up Hodling, 0 for 2 tonight. See what the Hoppers can do here is their leadoff man with a stand-up double to lead off the inning. Hodling takes the ball here. They thought he might have gone, but the check with Erickson out on the bases says no. Rick Erickson, one of the base umpires tonight. There's a ball outside, 2-0 now to Hodling. Hodling has been ahead in the count both times that he batted tonight. Hit one down to shortstop for his first time up, and then flew out to center field his last time up. This one he fouls off into the net. 2-1. No kidding, Aiden. I think play of the game right now goes to Ace.
Oh, definitely. It's a nice little backhanded
And
play.
the casualness that he did it with was just amazing. I mean, he didn't even, it was just like a routine play to him.
Yeah, didn't even move. Just
3-1 the count on Hodling. Where was the camera on that one? We didn't get a shot of it, but I'll tell you. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. And goes inside and high here, and Hodling draws a walk. And the Hoppers have runners on first and second, so their first two are on. And brings up Owen Boswell. He's the 8th man in the lineup. Boswell hit into a fielder's choice and is struck out tonight. He's looking for his first hit of the season. Outfield again in shallow in center and in right as the right fielder's taking a few steps in. Showed bunt, takes a strike here. Hopper's trying to get some people moving on the bases here. 4 hits tonight for Hoptown. 3 in the last 2 innings. Boswell attempted there, couldn't get the bunt down. Now he's behind in the count, 0-2. It doesn't look like Owen does a lot of bunting. That one didn't look like he had a lot of confidence in doing that. So 0-2 the count. Pitch here outside. Lucas really let that one go. Hoptown trying to get something going here. Over behind the head of Boswell that time, 2-2 count. The home team trying to rally here in the 6th. Madisonville led 1-0 after a run in the 2nd, all the way up to the 5th inning, and they got 9 in the 5th. Big hit was a 3-run home run from Cliff Weisinger. Hoppers get 2 back in the 5th. So it's 10-2 right now. Runners on first and second. 2-2 the count on Boswell. He looks at that one and strikes out looking. Big out there for Sander Lucas. There's one away, and that brings up Gavin Powell. Nope, going to have a pinch hitter. Eli Lawrence will bat for Hoptown tonight. He's batting for Gavin Powell here in the 6th inning. Tell you a little bit about Eli. Eli Lawrence is a sophomore. He played at Indiana Southeast this last year. He's from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Left-handed batter. Eli Lawrence. First look at him so far at the home crowd. Takes a strike there. He'll be a junior this fall. Behind in the count, 0-1 here. Hoptown needs a hit. That one's inside. 1-1. Cole Reynolds, the leadoff batter, will be on deck for the Hoppers. This one he just blew past. Well, I'll tell you what. That one got up there in a hurry. Sander Lucas really unloaded that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Lawrence. This one's outside, 2-2. Big, tall right-hander from Madisonville. Sander Lucas is taking over for Ernesto Mendiandal, and he pitched very well tonight. This one's fouled off, so Lawrence stays alive. Owen Hutchison has a single and a double tonight to lead the Hoppers. Chance Sweeney opened up this inning with a double. There's ball 3 now, full count to Lawrence. Of course, Connor Scheidt had a 2-run home run. Those are your hitters for Hoptown tonight. Lawrence trying to get on here, get the top of the lineup back up, and he does. He draws a walk here, and the bases are loaded as the Hoppers will have the top of the lineup coming up here with Cole Reynolds. And Madisonville going to go talk to their pitcher, Sander Lucas. And let's see while we got this break, if I can find some scores for you. Major League Baseball, the Red Sox lead the Yankees 8-5 in the 6th. The Padres are leading the Brewers 1-0. Reds had a big offensive game today. They beat the Diamondbacks 13-1. Of course, St. Louis had a walk-off win over the Dodgers today, 2-1. Arredondo had a big single in the 9th. Arenado, sorry. Can't read. Reynolds takes one on the outside for strike 1. Just caught the corner there. Arenado's been on fire lately. Here's the ball hit shallow bow right at the shortstop, and he'll take care of it for out number 2. I thought they had a chance there for a minute, Cole, to get a run in. But right at shortstop, and there's 2 away for the Hoppers here. As bases remain loaded for Connor Scheidt, who had a monster 2-run home run into the left center gap his last time up. The Cardinals been hot lately. This one's outside, ball 1. And they want a new baseball, so they'll switch that out. Yeah, Scheidt's walked his first time up. He tried to bunt his way on back in the 3rd, and a good play. Logan Bailey got him out at first base, and then he just hit a monster home run, opposite field shot his last time up. This one hit right back to the pitcher, though, and Sander Lucas will take care of it, and the Miners get out of it. As the Hoppers leave the bases loaded here, as they had 1 hit, no runs, no errors, 3 men left on. So we check our scoreboard, brought to you by Car Connection of Hopkinsville. It's Madisonville 10, the Hoppers 2. We've played 6 innings. You're listening to Hopper Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 95.3thefarm.com.
Jenny Stewart Health. Experience makes the difference.
Struggling with obesity? Jenny Stewart General Surgery's bariatric weight loss surgery program can help you reclaim your health and confidence. Our experienced team offers minimally invasive procedures like gastric sleeve surgery, tailored to your unique needs. With comprehensive support from consultation through recovery,
We did.
we're with you every step of the way.
One out there. All you got to do is
put
put it in play. Yeah, put it in play.
The Hoptown Hoppers and Sunflower make a great combination. The Hoppers provide excitement on the baseball field. Sunflower scores for their winning team of self-rising flour for baking biscuits and cakes. Self-rising cornmeal mix for great cornbread.
Looks like they took out Powell.
Sunflower grits.
Yeah, they put Warren in, I think.
The
No,
Sunflower twist.
I see.
That's Evan at third base.
Sunflower self-rising
Evan
cornmeal
who?
mix plus
Cardwell.
sunflower
Okay.
grits.
Yeah, he moved over to
on your table. Sunflower for
Yeah,
mighty
they Carson
fine
Tucker
baking
was
every
there.
time.
And back here at the Chick-fil-A broadcast booth as we go to the top of the 7th, Hoptown's made a defensive change as they've put Evan Cardwell in at third base, and Carson Tucker moves over to second as Gavin Powell has exited the ball game.
Special thank you to Southern States for sponsoring tonight's ball game and passing out shirts for us.
Thomas Forehand pitching his 2nd inning now for the Hoppers as he pitched the last one.
All you do, we couldn't do this without
Gave up a walk, but was able to get the next 3 batters. He'll face 8, 9, and 1 in the lineup for the Miners as he'll go against Logan Bailey, Cooper Wright, and Cliff Weisinger. First things first, Logan Bailey. This one's outside, ball 1. Wind has died down just a little bit now as the sun has gone down. Beautiful night for baseball.
Feels great out here.
2-0 the count on Bailey. That one's in there for a strike. 2-1. We played about 2 hours now in this one. We are in the top of the 7th. And they checked the swing, but he says no, so it's 3-1 now on Bailey. Bailey has flied out to right, flied out to third, and then had an RBI his last time up. He walks here. And so that'll bring up Cooper Wright, the man on. He pops this out of play. First pitch swing. Cliff Weisinger waiting on deck. And that one just misses. Hopper fans wanted it pretty bad. 1-1 the count. Not much of a lead down there for Bailey, but we'll see. They like to run. Does not go. This one's hit into right field, and going back over there is Tucker, and he'll make the play for the Hoppers here, and there's one away in the 7th. Good play there. So he got a good jump on the ball. Bailey goes back to first, and that brings up Cliff Weisinger. 3-run home run his last time up. 2 for 3 tonight. First time he's faced forehand tonight. Big right-hander. Just misses inside. Low. 1-0 on Weisinger. Bad thing about that home run he hit a while ago, the count was 1-2 when he hit it.
Yep. He's a dangerous hitter. He's fast. He's got power.
We might be in luck that he's got a guy in front of him here.
Yeah. If not, he'd be running wild.
You're right. 2-0 the count here. They may try to get him over before. That one's in for a strike. Two-1 the count. Ian Cartwright waits on deck. And he's outside ball 3. That one wasn't even close. One away here in the 7th. Madisonville leads Hoptown 10-2. The 9-run 5th inning. The difference in this one right now. Runner going. Fouled off at the plate. And he'll go full count now on Weisinger. Cliff's a good guy to go hit and run with because he obviously puts the ball in play a lot. Came into this game batting .333. 2 for 3 tonight. And the pitch hit into the gap in left center. Going to get down for a base hit. They try to go to second. They overthrow it, and they got him at first base. What a lucky play for the Hoppers. As they tried to go to second, the ball goes over the second baseman's head right to first base.
I've never seen
and
that
Weisinger had rounded the bag, and they got him over at first base. So we're going to give that a 9-3. Caught stealing. He rounded first base. Never expected that throw. And there's 2 away. I don't know if I've ever seen that before in my life.
Yeah, that was a crazy play.
So Ian Cartwright will bat now with 2 out and a runner on second.
It looked like he didn't even mean to throw it to first. It looked like he was trying to get him at second.
He did. He was going at second base trying to get that runner there, and it went over the second baseman's head.
Just got Weisinger.
Yeah.
Just caught him snoozing.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting that throw to be there. Just like you drew it up, Aiden. That's how you draw it up, right there. There's one, just got a piece of it. 1-1 the count now on Cartwright. See, Ace made his play. Now he's just going to take the rest of the night off. 1-1 the count on Cartwright. Coulter Hamilton on deck for Madisonville. Pitch here. Oh, he had him fooled. Got just a piece of it. 1-2. There's Ace. Umpire said, bring me 4 more.
Okay, never mind. 3 balls.
Yep, wants 3. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Ian Cartwright. Forehand backed off, asked for time. Now he's going to go here. Nobody checking the runner down at second. And this one's high, ball 2. Logan Bailey down there. There's a ball just fisted off the end of the short. It's going to be a tough play. I don't know if they'll get him. Nice try. Now they're going to come home, and they have the runner, and he dropped the ball at the plate. And scoring on the play is Logan Bailey. We're going to give it a base hit. It was an infield hit. Tried to go to first. Almost got him. Cole Reynolds, strong throw over there, but then the play, Scheit's throw to the plate was in time, but Hodling dropped the ball, and scoring on the play is Logan Bailey, which makes it now 11-2. And Ian Cartwright with a base infield hit. And a strike now to Coulter Hamilton to start off. I'm not sure if Hodling knew if he had it in his glove or not, the way that ball bounced up out of the grass like that. Runner going. Ball hit, base hit up the middle. And runners on first and second as Hamilton strikes for a base hit. It's first and second now for the Miners. Brings up Noah Burning. Madisonville beginning to get things going here offensively. Crazy game, baseball. You have 2 hits and you have 9 runs, and you have 2 hits and 1 run so far this inning. Forehand pitching for the Hoppers here in the 7th. This one's hit into left field. Going back on it is Hutchison. Oh, and he can't hang. Oh, he did catch it. He bobbled it, but hung on out there by the fence. So he was almost burned by Burning. So Hutchison makes the play out in left field, and Madisonville goes down here, but not before they get a run as we check our U-Haul of Hopkinsville scoreboard. Madisonville gets 1 run on a couple of hits. And they lead it 11-2 as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. You're listening to Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
When it comes to powering your farm and fueling your success, Southern States
I know,
has
right?
you covered. From high-quality seed, fertilizer, and crop protection to reliable fuel delivery and lubricants, they're your one-stop partner for productivity in the field and efficiency at the pump. Southern States is proud to serve the farming communities with expert service and trusted products. Visit your local Southern States store today with 3 locations to better serve you.
I know.
1106
and then it's like he wasn't sure if he had it or not.
Canton Pike in Hopkinsville and 2829 Hopkinsville Road in Katie's.
Hi, this is Connor Scheidt from IU Southeast. I'm excited to be in Hopkinsville as a member of the 2025 Hoptown Hoppers. Join me in thanking our season sponsors, Olivet Baptist Church, Charles Henderson State Farm Insurance, Jersey Mike's, Planners Bank, Pennyrile Electric, and Higgins Insurance. Go Hoppers.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Baseball is a funny game, if you think about it, because the Miners had, back in the 5th, had 9 runs on 2 hits. In the last inning, they got 1 run on 3 hits. Sometimes things just don't make sense. Joe Wilson with you here on the Hoppers broadcast tonight. We appreciate you listening to us. We're at the Chick-fil-A broadcast booth. Joe and Aiden Jones joining us tonight. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's Madisonville leading 11-2. Sander Lucas will be back out for his second inning for Madisonville. He'll face Carson Tucker, Owen Hutchison, and Dalen Hamilton, unless there's a pinch hitter. Miners looking to go 5-1 on the season. Hoppers 0-5, trying to get off that losing skid. Carson Tucker will lead off for us. Struck out his first time up, got hit by a pitch his second time up, and then flew out to second base back in the 5th. Hoptown left the bases loaded in the 6th, and that may come back to hurt them as we go forward here. Here's ball 1 to Tucker. I want to thank our scoreboard sponsors, Car Connection of Hopkinsville. Let them connect you to your next used car or truck, located at 2419 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville. Also, U-Haul of Hopkinsville, they're also located at 2419 Fort Campbell Boulevard. The largest selection, U-Haul of Hopkinsville, makes the moving process easy. 2-1 on Tucker. Owen Hutchison waits for Hoptown. Hutch is 2 for 3 tonight. Here's the ball slicing down the right field line. It'll just go foul. Giving chase on it down there was Cooper Wright. Can't catch up to it. 2-2. Tucker got enough on it to get it in the outfield and just sliced foul. Tomorrow night, Hoptown goes to full count. In Hendersonville, Tennessee, they were losing a while ago. There's a check swing there that he held up, full count. So Tucker now evened up in the count here, 3-2. And your payoff pitch coming right here. And he got him on the strikeout. One away as Tucker strikes out for the second time tonight. And brings up Owen Hutchison. Madisonville may be making a pitching change here. Looks like they have called to the pen. We'll see what happens. Yep, they are. So while we do that, we're going to take a quick break as we are having a pitching change. Madisonville leading it 11-2. You're listening to Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 95.3thefarm.com.
No matter what you've been through, All Clean to the rescue.
14.
So why should you choose All Clean Services? They offer prompt 24/7 response. They're licensed, insured, and bonded. They're experienced at working with insurance companies. They're professional and courteous. Look them up today at allcleanservices.com.
Putting your world back together. All Clean.
Whether it's Planters Bank's main campus in downtown Hopkinsville, Planters Investment in the latest electronic technologies, or their bankers eager to help you, Planters Bank provides the convenience and access to be the perfect financial partner. If you're looking for a bank with the best access in downtown Hopkinsville, stop by and see the great things you can expect at Planters Bank, including downtown Hopkinsville drive-through banking and ATM. Expect great things at Planters Bank. Equal housing opportunity and member FDIC. Whether it's Planters Bank's main campus in downtown Hopkinsville, Planters Investment in the latest electronic technologies, or their bankers eager to help you, Planters Bank provides the convenience and access to be the perfect financial partner. If you're looking for a bank with the best access in downtown Hopkinsville, stop by and see the great things you can expect at Planters Bank, including downtown Hopkinsville drive-through banking and ATM. Expect great things at Planters Bank. Equal housing opportunity and member FDIC.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
New pitcher for Madisonville is Jackson Grissom. He will take the place of Sander Lucas. Lucas went an inning and a third. He struck out 2, walked 2, didn't give up any runs. So third pitcher of the night here for Madisonville. His first appearance, or first batter he'll face tonight, will be Owen Hutchison. And Hutchison has been a man at the plate tonight, 2 for 3. And he swings at the first pitch here and fouls it off. See if we can get you some numbers here on Jackson Grissom here in just a second. That pitch there, a little bit low and outside, 1-1. Jackson's pitched 4 2/3 innings this season. No record. This one's hit hard down the right field line, hooking foul, and almost into the Hoppers bullpen. 1-2 is the count. He's given up 9 hits so far this year, 3 runs, 2 earned runs. Struck out 1, walked 1. Has an ERA of 3.86. That's a nice pitch right there, but called low for a ball. Madisonville wanted that one for a strike. Umpire did not agree. 2-2 the count. Pitch is hit back up the middle, but right to shortstop and over to first base. They make the play. As Coulter Hamilton has really done a nice job at shortstop tonight, and there's 2 away now. And that brings up Dalen Hamilton. Ball was hit hard by Hutchison. Hit off the side of the mound, went right over to Coulter Hamilton. Seems like everything the Hoppers hit ends up right at somebody. So this will be a pinch hitter, number 23 for the Hoppers. So he's going to be batting for Dalen Hamilton. That is Colby Webb, and Colby's been hitting the ball pretty good. Takes the ball here. So Webb batting here for Hamilton. Hamilton finished the night 0 for 3. 2-0 now on Webb. 2 out here in the bottom of the 7th. And now 3-0. Webb trying to get a 2-out rally started for the Hoppers. Webb batting .312 on the season. One of the highest batting averages for the Hoppers this year, number 2 on the team. Takes a strike there. 3-1 the count. So he goes against Jackson Grissom. Grissom, the left-hander. This one's popped up over into foul territory, giving chase and making the play. Nice job over there, Wyatt Burris. And the Hoppers are retired. 1, 2, 3 here in the 7th. So as we check the scoreboard, sponsored by Car Connection of Hopkinsville. There were no runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on for the Hoppers in the 7th. We've played 7 innings. And the score, Madisonville 11, the Hoppers 2. You're listening to Hoppers Baseball, 95.3 The Farm and 95.3thefarm.com.
Excuse me, it's 99 cents. Can we have a word?
Well, I do have a quick moment.
Is it true you're performing in our area?
I'm currently appearing at all Max's convenience shops for 99-cent fountain drinks. Any size, anytime.
Any size, anytime?
Any size, anytime.
99-cent fountain drinks. Any size, anytime.
This is Max Arnold. This is your personal invitation to visit my family store. I guarantee you'll get service to the max every time.
Fuel for you. Fuel for your vehicle. Max's Convenience
New
Shop.
pitcher for the Hoppers? Yep, 33.
Ho, ho, ho,
33,
Santa
that'll
here.
be-
I'm having a little fun in the sun.
Oh,
and wanted to share some
Connor Sight.
summertime
Okay.
joy. My elves are helping our
Who
friends
goes
at
to-
Herb
who's going
Hayes
to first
Furniture
over
and
there?
Mattress with their
That's
Christmas in June
Colby Webb.
special.
Okay.
It's like Christmas came early with up to 70% off in select departments. Plus, get interest-free financing for up to 24 months. Transform your home with the finest furniture around at Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress, where they're always priced right. Ho, ho, ho.
This is Hoptown Hoppers baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Back here at the Chick-fil-A broadcast booth, and Hoppers making another pitching change as they'll bring Connor Scheidt in to pitch. See if we can get you some numbers on Connor. And he's making his first appearance on the mound tonight of this summer for the Hoppers. Left-hander. And Colby Webb will go in and take his place at first base in the ball game. So let's see if we can get you some numbers for Thomas Forehand here. Pitched 2 innings. He didn't have any strikeouts. Had some walks though. Let's see, 1, 2. Couple of walks. 1 run for Thomas Forehand. So Connor Scheidt will now pitch. He's the 4th pitcher for the Hoppers tonight. And he'll face Pete Britton in the here in the bottom or the top of the 8th. Britton scored a run tonight. Hit by a pitch, walked. He pops up here. So Scheidt ahead in the count now. Britton also popped out to second base back in the 2nd inning. Hit into a fielder's choice in the 6th. And a curveball here misses. It's 1-1 as Scheidt making his first appearance on the mound for the Hoppers this summer. And the pitch here is outside, ball 2. Got a whistler, feels like we're at a Vanderbilt game. Sean O'Brien waits on deck for the Miners. This one's popped up, and Hodling giving chase, but I think it's going to go out of play, and it is. So 2-2 the count now. The wind may have aided that one. The wind's still blowing. It may have blown that one out of play. I think Scheidt thought there might have a chance there. The ball was first hit. So Britton has new life here, 2-2. Curveball in for a strike on the outside corner. And a strikeout there for Scheidt, and there's one away. Nice pitch that time, Aiden.
That was a great pitch. Curveball on the outside corner.
Sean O'Brien batting now for the Miners. Reached on an error and scored back in the 2nd. Reached on a fielder's choice in the 4th. Grounded out to short in the 5th and flew out to right field back in the 6th. Seems like he's been up a lot tonight. That one's high for ball 1. Take away the 9-run 5th. This one would be 2-2. Madisonville put 9 on the board in the 5th inning on 2 hits. Ball 2 to O'Brien. Wyatt Burris waits on deck for Madisonville. This one's hit into left field, just a line drive base hit for O'Brien. His first hit of the night. That was a no-doubter. Got through the infield pretty quick. Other scores tonight in the league. I can find some for you. So let's see. Henderson leads full count 5-3. Paducah leads Fulton 6-3. And they hit Burris while I was looking at that. So another hit by pitch. And I think that might be the 6th batter that's been hit by a pitch tonight. Possibly, nope, 7th. 7 hit batters tonight. Puts runners on first and second here in the 8th for Madisonville. Logan Bailey, the batter. He's been busy tonight, scored twice, has an RBI. Takes ball 1 there. Connor Scheidt pitching for the Hoppers here in the 8th. Madisonville leads 11-2 in the dirt. Nice block that time by Hodling. Keeps the runners from moving up a place. 2-0 the count. Madisonville about to get back to that man again. Weisinger hoping to get a shot here. Ball 3. If it keeps up like this, he will.
Yeah.
And that ball did not break. And it goes high for ball 4. So bases loaded now for Madisonville. And that brings up Cooper Wright.
Right fielder number 2, Cooper Wright.
Cooper lined out back in the 3rd inning. Flew out back in the 4th inning. Walked in the 5th inning. Flew out back in the 7th inning. Takes a strike there. That one just misses the outside corner, 1-1. No place to put him. Got to pitch to him. This one's hit back into center field. That's going to get down, and at least 1 run will score, as the runners will move up 1 base. So an RBI single for Cooper Wright makes it 12-2. Coming in to score is Sean O'Brien. And moving over 1 base as Wyatt Burris goes to 3rd, and Logan Bailey now at 2nd base for Madisonville. And up is Cliff Weisinger, the leadoff man for Madisonville. He's had a 3-run homer tonight. Scored twice. Stole 2 or 3 bases. Takes ball 1 right there. Don't want to mess around with him. This thing could really get ugly.
Oh, yeah. Just an all-around player.
Swings that one in the dirt. I think he had thoughts about maybe going for the yard on that one.
Swung out of his shoes on that.
He did. 1-1 the count. Ball high there. 2-1. Webb is on the grass at first base for Hoptown, now 3-1 on Weisinger. So he's going for RBI number 4 if he walks. Possibly more than that if he gets one in play here. Scheidt's delivery on the way. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch there, and it's full count on the Miners' leadoff man. He struck out looking his first time up. Had a single his second time. Walked and stole a base. Had a 3-run homer. Had a single his last time up. And walks here, and that'll drive in a run. 4 RBI night for Cliff Weisinger. And Madisonville now leads 13-2 as Wyatt Burris touches home plate. Logan Bailey at third, and Cooper Wright now down to second base. 1 out here in the top of the 8th. Madisonville just continues to add on. There's a strike as Cartwright looks. So we're coming up on 2.5 hours game time on your Saturday night. Appreciate you listening to us tonight. We'll be back with you on Wednesday as the Hoppers will take on Fulton at 6:30. Airtime 6:15 right here, 95.3 The Farm and 95.3thefarm.com. This one's fouled off. 1-2 now on Cartwright. Most of the Hoptown crowd is moved on for the evening as they kind of know where this one's headed. Her ball misses outside there. Those who are still here wanted it. 2-2 the count. No place to put Cartwright either. This one's hit into center field. That's going to be deep enough to score a run. Moving over on it and catching the ball. So the runners move up the base. Throw to third, though, and they may have him. Nope, he's in safely. But a run does score as Chance Sweeney makes the play, and a good throw.
That's a great throw.
Nearly got the runner over there. Coming in to score is Logan Bailey. That'll make it 14-2 on a sacrifice fly. Cooper Wright nearly caught going to third base. Weisinger stays at first. I guess I know what's happening here, though. He's probably on the move here the first pitch as Coulter Hamilton steps up. Nope, he stays there. And Hamilton takes a strike. Maybe the score is just too big. He's just going to stay over there. Hamilton, the 8th batter this inning. There's another one that's looked pretty good, but just outside, 1-1. (14-2) is your score. We're in the top of the 8th. Madisonville leads. Now the runner goes, swing and a miss, and they'll just let him go on down. So another stolen base by Weisinger. My goodness, 3 stolen bases, 3-run homer, 4 RBIs for their leadoff man tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Hamilton. This one's hit down toward third. Makes the play, long throw over in the dirt, and scooped up over there by Kobe Webb, so that'll do it. And Madisonville gets 3 more runs. As we check our U-Haul of Hopkinsville scoreboard, Madisonville leads at 14-2. We're going into the bottom of the 8th. You're listening to Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 95.3thefarm.com.
Penny Ryle Electric is making plans for Member Appreciation Days again this summer, and you are invited. This June, join us for a Penny Ryle Electric Member Appreciation Party in your community, where you're the guest of honor and your party favor is a bucket and light bulbs, of course. It's Penny Ryle Electric's way of saying thank you for allowing us into your life and into your home. Visit PRECC.com for a full schedule of events and follow Penny Ryle Electric on Facebook to stay up to date on upcoming events and outage information.
Whether you're shopping for an engagement ring or you just need a little something for a birthday gift, Jay Schrecker Jewelry can help you find just what you're looking for with our wide selection of jewelry and gift items. And of course, gift wrapping is always free. We're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5:30, and Saturday from 9 until 2. Or shop online by visiting our website at jschreckerjewelry.com. Jay Schrecker Jewelry, 909 South Main Street in the heart of historic downtown Hopkinsville.
You're listening to Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm, WHOP HD2 Hopkinsville, and online at 953thefarm.com.
Well, the Hoptown Hoppers are going to have to score 3 here in the bottom of the 8th, or this one is going to be over as Madisonville leads 14-2. And I believe we have a new pitcher again, Aiden?
Yep, that's a new pitcher.
Okay.
It's like number 20.
Is it 12? 22?
22,
okay,
yeah.
We'll see if we can get a name for him in just a second for you. Jackson Grissom is out of there. See if I can find a roster that's got their name, got the name on it. Madisonville with 3 there. Let's see here. 22. Be Brady Weitzel. Let's see if we can get some numbers for you on Brady. Brady's pitched 3 innings this year. No record as of yet, but he's given up 4 hits on the year, 2 earned runs, has an ERA of 6. And he will be facing, first off, Chance Sweeney. Chance doubled to lead off the 6th inning. Takes a strike here, 0-1 the count. Fouls this one back, 0-2. Weitzel not wasting any time here. Madisonville bus driver must have put in a call to the dugout. Let's go. Ooh, just missed on the outside corner there. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hodling waits on deck for the Hoppers. He'll be followed by Owen Boswell. Weitzel missed up here. It's 2-2 the count. Sweeney trying to go for a second hit tonight. Flew out to left field. First time up, walked, singled. Or I'm sorry, doubled his last time up. This one's in the dirt. It's 3-2. Mercy rule is 10 after 7, so the Hoppers have to get 3 here or this one's over. And that ball is just a little low, and a walk issued to Sweeney. And that brings up Hodling. Alex grounded out to shortstop and hit a fly ball to center field. He walked his last time up. 0 for 2 at the plate tonight. See if we see Sweeney with a chance to run. They're holding him on over there. Good lead. The pitch here is in the dirt, ball 1. So 5 balls in a row after Weitzel started Sweeney off with 2 strikes. Hoppers trying to keep this game going. Hit hard into left field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. So Alex Hodling with his first base hit of the night. And the Hoppers have runners on first and second. Got something going here, and Owen Boswell will come to the plate for the Hoppers. He's 0 for 2 tonight. It's the 5th hit of the night for the Hoppers. They just haven't been able to hit when there's people in scoring position. That's been their problem the whole season. This is a little curveball in for a strike. Hoteling is how we say that name. Sorry about that. Hoteling. Need a pronunciation key for some of these. Hoteling is batter, or actually had the single. Boswell is your batter now. He's up 2-1 in the count. Runners on first and second. This one hit right down the right field line. That's going to be down. 1 run's going to score as Sweeney rounds third. Hoteling will stop at third, and a double for Owen Boswell with an RBI. And he makes it 14-3, and that's going to bring up number 14 for the Hoppers. We'll see who that is. Give me 1 second. It'll be Evan Cardwell. Cardwell will bat with runners on second and third. And Madisonville is going to have a little meeting on the mound here. (14-3) is your score. So far this inning, Chance Sweeney walked to lead off. He came around to score as Hoteling with a base hit. And then a RBI double by Owen Boswell, and it's 14-3. apologize to Alex's folks. We were not provided with the pronunciation key for the Hoppers. So now that we know, we'll make sure we get that right. So Cardwell's your batter. Swinging first pitch, pops it up on the infield. Coming in and making the play at third base, Sean O'Brien, and there's one away. And so that'll bring up the leadoff man, Cole Reynolds, for the Hoppers. 0 for 4 tonight. Base hit. Could score a couple. Keep this game going for Hoptown. 1 run won't do it. That one's low for ball 1. And also another ball here, 2-0. See what's coming up for the sports schedule. If you're interested, tomorrow we'll have St. Louis Cardinal baseball for you at 12:20. It's Cardinals baseball. The Dodgers and the Cardinals. It'll be on News Radio 99.3 FM and 12:30 AM WHOP. Reynolds now ahead in the count 3-0. Takes a strike here, 3-1. The Hoppers will be at Fulton. I'm sorry, I've been saying they were going to Hendersonville tomorrow, but they're actually at Fulton tomorrow. At Paducah on Monday, and then they're off. And there's a walk issued to Reynolds, and the bases are loaded. So coming up with bases loaded is Connor Scheidt. He's the guy you want up there. He's been hot lately. Had a 2-run homer back in the 5th inning. No, I was right beginning to start with. The Hoppers are at full count tomorrow. They play at Paducah on Monday. They're off on Tuesday and back here on Wednesday against Fulton. Weitzel struggling here with 2 balls on Scheidt. And there's another ball there, 3-0 now on Scheidt.
Really struggling with the command right now.
He is. You got to wonder how long they're going to go, too. Let him go. Got that one in there, though, 3-1. Bases loaded here, though, for the Hoppers. They need at least 2 to keep the game going. It's 14-3. Hit back towards second, hard enough. We might get 2. There's 1. Back over to first, and a double play, and the ball game will end on a double play as Connor Scheidt hits into the 4-6-3. And that's going to do it as the Hoppers now fall to 0-6 on the season. Madisonville goes to 5-1. So we'll take a quick break as we check our scoreboard, sponsored by U-Haul of Hopkinsville. The Hoppers get 1 run there in the 8th. Had a couple of hits, no errors. Left 3 men on. Final score tonight, Madisonville 14, the Hoppers 3. We'll be back with the roundup and player of the game as you're listening to Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 Farm and 95.3thefarm.com.
When it comes to powering your farm and fueling your success, Southern States has you covered. From high-quality seed, fertilizer, and crop protection to reliable fuel delivery and lubricants, they're your one-stop partner for productivity in the field and efficiency at the pump. Southern States is proud to serve the farming communities with expert service and trusted products. Visit your local Southern States store today with 3 locations to better serve you. 1106 West 15th Street, in 5475 Canton Pike in Hopkinsville, and 2829 Hopkinsville Road in Katie's.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance